NCRP Productions proudly presents the Alien RPG by Free League. Tonight, Destroyer of Worlds, Episode 3.
Hello everybody, my name's David, and today we are playing Alien, the role-playing game. I am going to go around the table, have our players introduce their characters, and we are going to start with Private Hammer.
Hi, this is Josh, playing Private Hammer and a Smartgun Rosie.
Okay.
All right.
I'm David. I'm playing Gunnery Sergeant Mason. As I'm the seasoned old veteran that's here to keep the team alive.
Doing pretty good so far.
We are still alive.
Took one in the eye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he took one in the eye, right.
So this is Barry. I'm playing PFC Zmijewski, and I am gonna survive this thing, goddammit.
Hey, it's Pedro. I'm playing Chaplain, and I'm currently sitting in a chair because I can't move.
You can move, you've just been disemboweled. There's a difference.
Okay, that's fair.
He just has to walk around
Yeah.
with his guts.
Wait,
Let's
can
be
he move his legs?
accurate.
Yeah, you can move his legs.
Oh shit!
Can I? Wait, I can walk?
You can move your legs.
Well, if you move your legs, you can spin the chair
You
around.
weren't-
Suddenly it's office chair wars.
You weren't ripped in half.
No, I know. I thought
Is
it's.
half your face is melted?
I thought he was immobile.
I thought
Yeah.
I was immobile still.
Oh yeah, you are immobilized.
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I was like,
You're
oh
immobilized.
man.
Because otherwise he could kick him
You
in
don't
the
have
ribs.
legs. The legs are still attached.
Okay.
They're just damaged.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
For our listeners, they're wondering what in the world.
Hi, it's Sequoia, and I'm running Dante, and I just want to go home still.
And this is Erin reporting in as Captain Silva, and shit is stressful as fuck right now.
Well, a lot of responsibility falls on the captain's shoulders, as it should. When we last left off, you guys had an encounter with a xenomorph at the Colonial Marshal's Station, and there was an individual being interrogated in one of the interrogation rooms, and you then discovered that the marshal shared with you that, you know, on the side with Gunnery Sergeant, that they had brought in an individual who they had in the basement and had keeping them separate from the other people in the jail. When you guys went down to investigate, you found that it was indeed one of the AWOL Marines, Wojcik, and when she sees you, she told you, Colonel Myers, face fucked me with an alien, and now there's something growing inside of me, and it needs to come out, and I want to return to base. At that same point, you got the call over the radio, Charlie team, return to base immediately. And that's where we start. So, she's just said this. She seems very, very panicked. She's like, come on, get me out.
Marine, I think you know what that means with something growing inside you. You are you're a risk. We can't take you outside of this facility.
With all due respect, ma'am, to make that call is a little above your pay grade, don't you think? I'm property of the USCMC, and they're gonna want me back.
Okay. Your fellow soldier upstairs,
Reese,
his ribcage exploded out, and an alien, almost 6 feet tall, or almost 9. Like how much is
2 meters?
2 meters tall.
So
Almost took out my entire team.
great. So get me out of here and let's get this fucking thing out of me.
What if you fucking erupt in the back of my vehicle? We're all fucked.
So how much time do you want to spend talking about it, huh?
Fuck.
She's gonna try and manipulate you into releasing her. So she's gonna roll manipulation. Let me take a look at her stat
Okay,
block here.
good.
And
You're gonna make this decision.
You're gonna roll observation.
It's
All right.
I've got my rifle and putting
Does she have to roll separately for...
grenades in.
What's that?
Is it like a group? Can she manipulate the gunny?
She's
and
trying to
the
manipulate the captain.
Okay.
If she realizes pretty quickly that, okay, I'm talking to a captain, there probably aren't going to be too many people outranking her. So she's a squad leader. She was a squad leader herself. And let's see, so we're talking about empathy. She's got 4 empathy, and that's all she has. Okay.
Okay.
4.
So what
Dave,
am I?
were we
Oh,
told,
manipulation 2.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Were we told that these guys had defected? Remind me what the 4 Marines we had told were.
They went AWOL,
AWOL.
so they're absent without leave, and it was suspected that they, being AWOL,
We're going to defect to UPP.
they
There
were
we
to
go.
defect to UPP
That's what I
and
needed.
were in possession of sensitive information.
Got it.
I'm gonna head down to the basement while this is all going on.
Aren't you already in the basement? Okay.
No.
upstairs.
I left these two and Chaplain upstairs.
Right. So I've got 2 hits. Oh, wow, look at all the ones. All right.
Wow.
So you're going to make an observation roll.
I'm rolling Chaplain back in and following Dante.
Okay.
And stress, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna lean over and say,
Your
"Fuck
stress
that!
dice.
She's not walking out of here. I'm not letting her."
I'm with you, Dante. I'm with you.
Because she has a compelling argument when she says, I'm property of the
nothing.
USCMC. Cool.
I got nothing.
So here's your choice. You can decide to unlock her. You can decide to unlock her and ask for something in return, or you can attack her.
Those 3. Yep. That's it.
She is not wearing armor at this time.
She is not armed. She has no gear.
Got it.
She has clothes.
All right, I'm going to need your word as a Sin Eater that you are going to comply with every order I say inside that vehicle. And if I tell you that you need to be put down, you're going to accept it.
If I need to be put down, you know what? Let me tell you. You got a deal. If something starts bursting out of my chest, I want you to put me down.
All right.
But let's try and not let that happen.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
So I am going to unlock her.
This is what you meant, ma'am?
Right.
So as soon as
Okay.
as soon as the captain steps away from her, whether she's sitting or standing, I'm gonna oops and fire her up. I told you safety was off, weapon was out.
Okay. So you're down there. So as soon as say that again.
As soon as the captain steps away and I have a clear shot, whether this character is sitting or standing, I'm gonna oops and blow her away.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll.
Okay.
Goddamn hair triggers.
You are in so much fucking
You're so
trouble.
busted.
Give her Article 15.
Oh, you're so busted.
There's a hit.
Okay. How much damage?
Base is 2.
Base is 2. And did you get any?
Nope,
Just one.
literally one hit.
Okay. 1 hit. All right. I have no armor. So,
If she's still on the ground, it'll be hard to avoid.
okay. So you do 2 damage?
Yep.
All right. So you step away after unlocking her, making this deal with her. You turn around and step away, and you hear gunfire.
Followed by whoops, goddamn hair trigger.
And you know, pulse
Is she still
rifles-
alive?
You know, pulse rifles don't have hair triggers.
The fuck is wrong with you? And I'm going to fucking shove him against the wall.
Double time Dante.
Okay, so go ahead and you're going to make
Yeah,
me an
so-
a close combat attack. Now, when a player character attacks another player character, everyone in the base was going to increase their stress level by 1.
Including the 2 or not the 2?
What?
Do I include it right now?
You
It's
said
stressful being attacked
everyone.
by your captain.
Do
I
we increase stress?
We
Yes.
still haven't got rid of the
Before
shits.
the roll or after the roll?
Before the roll.
Did we make it to the basement yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
So the only people that need to increase their stress level right now are anyone in the basement. So you're going to make an unarmed attack. Now is the chance for you to decide whether you're going to block.
I'm gonna block.
Okay, so you're going to block. So you're going to make a post-combat roll.
Fuck it. I'm going to push the roll.
And you're going to push the roll.
Yeah.
Well, this is a very stressful situation.
Did she take any damage?
Very stressful.
Oh, no, you rolled an alien. You can't push the roll.
I can't.
Nope. So before you add these 2, is that how many? You're rolling 6 stress dice?
No, I was rolling 3 and then I added 2. Oh, did I roll?
Did you roll the wrong color? Roll it again. Roll it again.
Okay.
Do you have the right colored dice?
So it's gonna. I had 3 before, and then this action gives me 2 more.
One
stress.
more.
1 more stress.
All right, so you should be rolling 4 of the yellows.
Yep.
And then the
Okay.
rest. How much is your close combat?
It is 5.
Okay, so you roll 5 black and 4 yellow.
All right. Sorry, I can't
No
count.
problem.
Stressful.
It's supposed to be.
Oh,
I got 3 successes and 1 alien.
So you get an alien.
Yep.
So let's finish the attack roll, and we're going to roll the panic. So go
Block?
ahead. Yep.
So I've got 2 to block.
All right, and you've
3 to block.
3 to
and
block.
an alien.
All right, and an alien.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got 3 to block.
And you got 3. So ties go to the aggressor. You're the aggressor.
I'm gonna actually. Oh, I can't.
So you can use one of the chips.
No, I can't.
Oh,
Right? Isn't that
yeah,
the
you
rule?
can't push. No, you can't push a roll, but you can use a chip
Yep.
to
I'll
reroll.
use that chip.
Okay, so you're gonna use a chip. All right. But you reroll all the dice.
All the dice.
Yep, you reroll the roll. Yep.
All the dice.
You reroll the entire roll.
As if it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Oh.
But you do
okay.
not get another level of stress.
It goes the opposite way. I have 1 and 1.
Okay. So, all right. So you're successful in pinning him against the wall. So he is restrained against the wall. Now
Okay.
give me a roll. One single d6 and add your current stress level.
5.
5 total.
Mhm.
All right, you're good.
It's the
You hold it
exact same
together.
as her.
All right. So you guys hold it together.
Okay.
So you got Z pinned against the wall.
Z, are you the fucking commanding officer here?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what.
That's fucking bullshit.
By the way, is my gun still free?
Yes, you've still got the gun in your hand.
Can I still try and shoot?
Yes, you can.
The
Okay.
captain?
What?
No,
Am
I'm
I-
not shooting the captain.
I'm pushing him up against.
I'm
the
not sure
wall.
what he's doing either. So you're
No,
gonna
I'm
It's gonna be
asking,
hard
can
to
I
make that
still
shot. I mean,
Her.
the person in the seat.
Yes, but the person's got cover because the captain's between you
Okay.
and her.
What does that mean for a roll?
It doesn't mean anything for you. It means something for me. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I as the
Are you
captain's
shooting-
pushed me up against the wall, I'm going to take another shot.
Through
So,
the captain?
He brings something.
Again,
he
not
brings his,
through the captain.
He brings his
Okay,
gun up to
can
Sarah.
I like block it?
So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna roll.
Can the
We're gonna do
cover
initiative
roll?
between the two.
Jesus, Barry, what the fuck?
All right. Choose a
mission
card, any
parameter
card,
said
right?
bring them in.
And then hand the deck to Barry.
Didn't necessarily have to be alive.
Well, I'll follow her orders because
Nope, you're
that's what
first.
I do.
Oh, you're going.
Fuck you. All right, let's do this.
Okay. So your action first.
All right. I want to disarm him.
So now you guys heard a gun upstairs. You guys heard a gunshot.
We're
downstairs.
running.
As soon as we heard the gunfire,
Yeah.
we started.
Yeah, we were running before
You'll get
that.
here at the end of the round. Yep.
No, that's okay. Leave me here.
Facing the wall.
I just start whistling as best I can with half lips.
This is fine.
You turn them away so you can't see anything. Hey, could somebody
Yeah,
turn me
do
around?
any of you guys like at least slap my chair as you pass to give me?
Yeah, I
or-
spin you as fast as I can.
Okay. I just start singing a really sad song.
Can't move your legs like her.
Nobody knows the
Alright.
troubles
Really-
I see.
So the captain.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I want to disarm him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make a close combat attack roll.
Okay. With my 4 stress
So what you're
dice.
trying to do here is you're trying to get not only a success, but you're trying to get a stun so that you can disarm.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If they are rolling and the stress die comes up as a 1, do they increase their stress by 1?
No.
Okay. In the game that I played, the GM had us do that every time we rolled a 1, so we racked up stress real quickly.
When you look at the
gnarly.
when you look at the panic
Yeah.
chart, I think you guys got 5s. 1 to 6 is you keep it together,
Okay.
so you don't add anything. So.
Oh wait, we were probably just rolling high enough to keep adding
Maybe.
stress. That very well
panic
might
roll.
be it.
So on a 7, your nervous twitch, your stress level, and the stress level of all our friendlies is up. So
That's it.
yeah.
I think we
You
just
guys-
rolled so
yeah,
poorly.
You guys have been able
But
to
you-
keep it relatively low.
You
So
shouldn't start rolling poorly until after somebody is highly stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Nothing.
becomes an
Oh,
avalanche.
You
we
push the
got
roll.
we got initial stress pretty quick.
Which adds another stress
Oh
die.
my god.
or you can use one of the chips.
Captain.
Yeah. You use a chip. I'm fucking
You
using
can use a
chip.
chip, so you re-roll the whole roll.
Burning all our
Yeah, all the
fighting
chips on.
against each other.
Keep fighting.
Just like yeah, damn it.
I mean, it's
re-roll
just
it.
like the movies, right? They're
Yeah.
always
Yeah,
like fucking
no,
with
it's-
each other.
It's very accurate.
It makes the later game much more stressful too.
Oh, good.
Okay, I see an alien.
Yep.
All right, so Ben, you have no hit. So
Yep.
all right, so go ahead and give me a panic roll. Here we go. So how many you got there?
10.
10's, I think, the top
Berserk,
of the
berserk.
not horrific things.
Right, actually. Well, let's see. I'm going to read it
Bad,
aloud
but
to the
not
class. On a 10, freeze. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action.
So mad.
Your stress level and the
I
stress
can't
level
even
of
function.
all friendly PCs in short range of you increase by 1. So,
Including me.
so you get
You're
1
not-
and
are you friendly
he is
right
still
now,
a friendly.
Barry?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still considered a friendly. All right, so that was your slow action. You still have a fast action. Are you going to
No,
take it?
freeze, right? Did she just get freeze?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So whatever she was doing here, but she still. So that was her slow action.
So I can't
Freeze.
disarm you.
Freeze just. It doesn't mean it didn't
Doesn't
say.
actually mean you
It didn't
freeze.
see. It didn't say that
Okay.
you lose the rest of your actions. Let's see.
Yeah.
You frozen fear, stress. Okay,
All
your
right,
next,
so that
you,
didn't
you
work.
lose your next slow action. Your stress
Oh,
level,
okay.
the stress level, of all friendly
All
PCs in short range.
But I
of
still
you
have my fast
increased by
action.
1. Yep. still
Which
have
is
your
great
fast
because I'm going to command you to stand the fuck down. Drop your weapon.
action. You can do that.
Oh.
So, do I have to roll that?
That's a good,
So
that's a good idea.
we are in combat.
You don't
So-
have the special.
Huh?
She.
Oh, you don't have the special talent or whatever.
the one that
pull
he
rank.
has to. Yeah.
Pull rank, yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't
I
have pull rank. So here, what you're trying to do is you're trying to manipulate.
Oh, okay.
So you're
okay.
gonna make a you're gonna make a manipulate roll,
4,
and then Barry, you're gonna make an observation roll.
2. Oh god. Oh god.
So you're
oh
gonna do a
God.
push up. He has to either follow it or attack you.
This is getting so
Because
bad
he's
with the
unwell.
stress dice.
I know.
It's getting
It's great.
so bad. I'm rolling like
Taking all the
one.
damage. Why don't you burn a chip?
Well,
I mean, you're the
well,
captain.
roll first and see what happens. All right, before you can decide what you gotta.
Either one of us could
Chips.
jump in and help.
I mean,
We're about to.
I'm busy watching the prisoner.
So, you got a hit, but you got an alien.
Ooh.
But with the chips, you can use the chip and re-roll all the dice. All right, you can't push a roll like that.
Used a chip.
So, you got 3 more. You're the captain.
Is it that important? That's the question.
Right,
to you.
it's up to you, or if what you're trying to do.
I mean, yeah, for my personal agenda, it is important. So
Then you might want to.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to
You're
do
like,
it.
fuck it, I'm using it. All right, better use it before he does, maybe.
Is
I
there
don't
a
know.
benefit to achieving your agenda?
So,
It's just
in
the role play.
campaign play, achieving the agendas closely is what gives
Okay,
you basic
I got
experience
one
points to improve. Okay.
Okay.
So
But
you
no-
got 1 hit, no alien.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna make your observation roll, Barry.
I have a success.
Okay. Ties go to the
I'm
aggressor.
going to use a chip.
Oh,
Okay.
fucker.
Use a chip.
All right.
Then there was 1 chip.
I have 2
All right.
and
So
an alien.
and an alien. Okay. So what's your stress level?
7.
Okay. You get a 7. 7 is
But I will succeed in not
Shaky
having to
hands.
follow the command.
I think that's a shaky.
You're going to be.
No.
You're going to be
No?
Portman.
No, everybody's going to be up a stress level, if I remember right.
I think you might be right.
We're not there yet, at least.
7 says nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range you increase by 1.
Okay.
Damn it.
But I do not follow it.
All right. You do not follow it. She tries to order you to stand down. You do not listen. You both gain a stress level. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use the last chip to reduce 1 level of stress.
Okay.
I'm shooting. 2 hits.
2 hits. How much damage?
4 total. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm short a die. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
No,
2 is
I'm
4.
short.
Is it 4 damage right now?
It's at 4 damage.
Okay. So you literally pump her full of around. And
While I'm doing it, I'm like, Captain, you got up my hands.
around. She takes one to the neck and it blows the side of her neck out. And she bleeds out almost. I mean, in seconds and falls to the floor dead.
And I will relax.
I'm going to go off and smoke a cigarette.
I'm gonna step over the body.
So you guys hear a second gunshot as you're running down. As you run,
Get
And
these
me
fucks in
hollering.
order.
as you run down, you see the captain standing there, trying to hold on to Z. There's a woman who's taken some gunshot wounds, and now her majority of her neck's been blown out. She's bled out onto the ground, and you guys come down. That's what you see when you come down. That's the scene.
I'm just going to push right past you guys. Not even
And go
talking.
upstairs.
I'm gonna walk over with my incinerator
Okay.
and burn the body.
Okay. All right.
And she's already dead.
That's the way, Gunny.
There's nothing we can do about her being dead, right?
There's nothing you can do about her being dead. She's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
There's no first aid.
No, she's beyond
Yeah.
first aid. Yeah.
So the only thing we can do is make sure the thing doesn't come out of her chest.
Yeah, you can burn the body. You're pretty sure
So,
that would
incinerator.
probably.
I want to
Okay.
look all over this place for a cocoon.
Okay. You're looking around. You don't see any cocoons on the ceiling, right? You light her up, and she burns.
Take the dog tags.
So it's a fairly small room down here, and there's rows of boxes of paperwork. As you ignite the incinerator, the flames kind of bounce back, and these couple of the boxes catch on fire. Now there's a small fire burning.
You're right, Rosie.
Down
These
here.
guys are crazy.
We're
getting out of here.
Somebody get the fire extinguisher, please.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a fire extinguisher?
Well, I mean,
There's one on the wall.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay, you spend
Contain the
the
fire.
round putting it out.
When
Right.
was the last time it was inspected? This is
Yeah.
Has it been 20 years?
Well, because it's a ghost town.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's no OSHA on the
There's
moon.
no
No OSHA on the moon. Yeah. Okay. So, but no, there's an extinguisher. You extinguish it and contain it from engulfing the basement, and you adequately burn the body. All right. So
I'm gonna walk over and whisper to Zmijewski. Zmijewski, what the fuck did you do? And then go to-
Zmijewski.
But bad job. You shouldn't have done that.
You're going to make sure it's wrong. My suggestion is from the order that we just got. We bring the rack body from upstairs and we head back now.
So
And
as you guys are
I don't think those
downstairs,
tags ought to be anywhere.
you're talking about this, and you all hear, and it rattles the very foundation of the building. You hear fast movers overhead, and then you hear 2 explosions, and and the concussion shakes even down in the basement. Right? Chaplain?
Yeah.
Your eyes roll into the back of your head, right? And you come to almost like into a different mental state. And you realize that you don't know how you got here and why your body's not all put together. You don't recall any recollection of your entanglement with the xenomorph. And your intelligence is high enough to where you believe that something in your programming just changed. Something just uploaded in your mind.
Okay.
And you feel normal again, where you feel like, God, I'm blacked out. I don't remember what happened.
Turn in your personal agenda. Here's a new one.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Very strange to you.
You're staring at an interrogation room into a window. You're like, what am I doing?
Did you guys spin him to the wall? I thought you spun him to the. Spin him to the window. I thought you spun him to the wall.
We set him to watch
No.
the prisoner so we could go down.
But Dante ran by him.
spun me.
Oh,
as
that was
fast.
a
I don't
joke.
even know what
Oh,
You know
that was a
you
joke.
know that you've rebooted.
Okay.
You know that you've rebooted.
Oh yeah, I get it now.
So, all right.
Insert the Windows noise. Window boot.
A dial-up?
So
We grab the burned body too. We have to take it.
Right.
And grab the other body of the guy, that chest burster guy.
Upstairs.
Gunny, I don't think we take the burned body. I don't think we take the tags. I think it just disappears. We didn't find it.
Based on what it
We
sounds like
take it.
going on outside.
This is something like she
You
said
got
the
bigger
captain
problems.
wants.
private channel to Gunny.
You hear two more fast movers fly overhead, and they're flying low.
We need to
gotta
get out of
be-
here, sir.
Grab the dog tags. We're moving out right now.
Yes, ma'am. Grab the dog tags. Leave the bodies.
Okay. Grab dog tags, leave the bodies, head outside to the APC, which is still parked outside. When you go outside,
Wait.
okay.
Real quick pause. Where's the basement?
Basement was at the end of the hallway.
There's a story
yeah,
down
it's over
here.
there. Yeah.
How much? Okay, so we can grab the dog tags of Self 4 on the way out.
You can, yes.
Okay. I'll pass them to Gunny.
It's the APC.
Is anybody gonna grab me?
Yeah. Well, I went up there to smoke, so
Oh, yeah.
I probably
Okay.
went over
Yeah,
to Chaplain.
You have no
I know,
idea. You have no recollection of this entire event with the xenomorph or
you
anything.
know
The
who
last
I
thing
am?
you remember was like making some medical advisories at Fort Nebraska with some of the interns.
He's like the guy on the other side of the window. Hey, can you guys let me out of here?
Some of the corpsmen, you were explaining, some medical procedures, and you're like, now you're looking at yourself, half your face is melted, and like your chest cavity's all opened up,
Captain, I've run a diagnostic and I'm severely damaged.
Does he
Chaplain,
know
we like you, but
He
we
knows,
have
he knows who the
Okay,
crew
okay,
are.
okay.
ask us once we get into the APC.
No time to talk.
Yeah,
now.
I'm just gonna grab and I'm
Who's
just gonna
gonna
wheel
move
him
my
to the
legs?
APC.
Who of the three of you guys is actually a good driver? I remember there's.
Yeah, who's driving?
I can
What do you
pilot.
need to drive?
What's the stat?
I don't remember.
Piloting.
It's called piloting.
I'm sorry,
I got a
Captain.
4.
I'll be unable
Four
to
piloting?
drive.
4 piloting.
No, I have 4 and
Somebody
Yeah.
actually has piloting.
I can pilot.
Okay.
If they start arguing about who wants to drive, if
Susan?
you put me in the front seat, I can assist anybody verbally with driving. It's
There's-
not that hard.
There's only a
See,
driver's
you're
seat.
fucking back of the bus. All right, put that broken android
you sure?
in the yes.
No, he can't move his legs.
He
He's
can't
not
move
a
his
good,
legs.
Yeah, he's not a good
Ah,
driver.
damn it,
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can assist in any
But there's
way.
no.
Now push down
Other-
with your right
It's
foot.
an APC. They don't have like a couple front bucket seats. You have a driver,
Got it.
and you'll have the position
No,
that the officer
fuck
will go
Z,
to.
Mhm.
Dante.
there'll
It's
be-
time for you to step up.
It's like
Let's-
a tank almost.
Yeah.
And there'll
Alright,
be 2 gunnery
understood.
stations.
Yeah.
So, I'll take one of the gunnery stations, or actually, how about the 2 of you take gunnery stations, and you're at the command. There's a command center thing.
Okay, but I don't want Z driving. He's in fucking trouble. He's back of the bus.
We can take care of
It's
that.
okay with me
later.
as I walk to the back of the bus and sit down. Fine with me.
Dante, you're
Okay,
driving.
Dante, you're driving.
I'll be on a gun.
You can put me up front and I can
I'm playing
assist.
with my access card.
And he's sitting on
You
the
just
floor.
try to start repairing
I
yourself.
thought you said there was one additional
No,
spot.
this is the APC. It's not like a
mandatory
truck.
cabin.
Oh,
It's an
Okay.
APC.
Rosie,
Yeah.
don't be jealous.
There's a driving position.
Oh, that's
You're a weird
right.
fucking
Now-
dude.
There's
okay.
a gunner position. Yeah.
You're
So you
right.
could perch him like a parrot.
Yeah, you could put me on the floor.
You'd be laying on the floor.
I'm
you
gonna
go around
brake
the corner.
check him.
You roll. Yeah. The best thing on it, it sucks, but you'd have to be strapped in. You can advise
Okay.
In fact, you might even be able to plug in to the
Oh,
electronics.
could I do that?
From the
Dave?
back,
You
from
couldn't
the,
drive,
from the back of the APC.
Oh,
but you can get a feed of what's going on.
From
Yeah.
the back of the APC, I'll holler up. I can belt him to the seat. The belt works.
The belt works.
You need your feet to drive.
yeah, no, but is there any way for him to like tie me so I could be up front somewhere?
What he's trying to do is utilize his skill to help
assist.
out whoever's driving.
Yeah, you can assist from. You can assist from. Yeah, there's space up front. You know, where you can like. Since you can still
Drop in.
talk, you can assist. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Sounds
Somebody
good.
else has to drive.
All right, Dante, you got this?
Got it, sir.
All right.
You
Dante,
don't have to
this
roll.
is the
Unless you're
Go
doing something crazy or he
Yeah,
tells
yeah,
you
yeah.
to. Put
that's
them
the
dice
simplified.
We're headed back to base. Those are our orders.
I am very sorry, sir. Back to base.
Yep. Those are the fucking orders. I don't like them, but
Where the
we're-
aliens are?
Aliens.
aliens?
We don't know if there's any link to the
down.
base.
Dante's lost his mind too.
That woman just said that it was our CO who put an alien on her face.
We don't know if that's the
We
truth.
don't know any details about it.
We don't know anything. She might have just
I'm
been
pretty
trying
sure
to...
she's-
Dante, we're Marines. We follow orders.
Yeah.
Captain.
It's-
Unless your name is Zmijewski.
It's the job, man. It's the
With
job.
all due respect, sir, there was an alien in the other one.
We have two options. We can follow orders, we can disobey orders.
Do you want to go AWOL?
I am not interested in having any kind of alien put down my face.
Well,
Oh, I think we're all in agreement to that.
Captain, is there a xenomorph sighting on this
And-
planet?
I'll tell you what, if we get
Yeah.
back to base and say, hey,
At
we want
least
you to go in this
one.
little room and give up your gun, I'll back you up in saying, sir, I think it's a bad idea.
we're going to base. Those
What
are-
the hell, Toaster? It tore you apart. How do you think you got that way?
I do not know. If there's a xenomorph problem, we
Nah,
need to get
he's
back to
foobar.
base.
Okay. Yeah. Just chill, Chaplain.
Do we see where the bombs hit?
So you see two large plumes of black smoke. One's going to be off to the northwest, and one's going to be in the direction of the fort. Yeah. So.
All right, I'm going to call in.
Northwest.
Yep. So kind of off to the left,
And
like
the fort's not
in
very far
District
away.
West somewhere.
I'm going to call Major Hatfield and ask, sir, have you taken fire at Fort Nebraska?
So you call the number. There is not an answer.
Oh,
There is
shit.
no
I'm
answer.
not driving back there. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
So you guys are all upstairs in the APC at this point. Is that true?
I'm in the
Can you
driver.
drive?
So you see a couple
I'm about to
of
do it.
Cheyennes go whizzing by. So Cheyenne drop ships. One kind of does a sweep maneuver and comes around and starts to bank to the left, and it's going to cut across your frontal vision, while the other one keeps straight. You see the one banking kind of do a quick maneuver and kind of jukes to the left as a missile flies up from the west and almost hits it and keeps going and slams into into a building.
Ma'am, can you drive?
Yeah, I'll fucking
Dante,
drive.
we're Marines. We
Let's
cannot.
go. I'll go to the
derelict
command
from our
station
duty
then.
here.
All right.
We're
So I
under
can keep an
attack.
eye
Yep,
what's going on.
They may need us for reinforcements.
yep. Let's get this bitch in gear. We're
Okay.
heading out. I'm in the driver's seat now.
I'm there. You're gonna have to move me.
Fucking move.
No,
That's a fucking order.
I'm not. They're taking.
I
me.
am commanding
There's
you.
aliens.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
go over to Chaplain.
There's
grab his
xenomorphs
taser,
there. They're putting it in people's
Walk over to
fucking
you.
faces.
Taser.
Okay, so
She's saying she's not
Yeah,
moving
then
from that seat.
everybody's
so you have a taser?
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna go. Okay, so you're gonna roll an
Did I
attack.
smoke a cigarette? And lose
Everyone
it?
inside the APC increases
Yeah.
their stress level by 1.
Did I get to smoke a cigarette and calm down though? Because
No.
that's my signature item.
No, you guys haven't taken the
We
time.
haven't had a
Explosions are
break.
going on.
Yeah, but she used her signature.
So-
item,
I was planning on taking a break while we're
which
driving.
You can use that in.
Nope.
Dave's gonna try and taser Dante.
What do I?
Oh, everyone's in there. Everyone increases their stress level by 1.
Don't fucking touch me with that thing. Don't do it, Gunny.
So Dante's in the driver's seat. You
Can I
want
ask?
you want to get out.
It's short range, and I'm literally at the back of the APC. I don't know how long short range is.
Short
but
range is it's gonna get everyone inside.
Less than 9 meters,
Yeah,
8 meters.
Yeah.
yeah. So you're gonna make a
Post combat.
it's a ranged combat.
Ranged?
I think
The
it's
taser?
a taser. I fires the little wires, little
Oh.
globules which
Oh,
go on the
okay,
wire.
okay.
So what do I roll back?
Well,
Well,
first he rolls to hit.
Yeah.
And we're not moving yet, right?
Yeah.
No, you guys haven't even
she's in the driver's
started
seat.
I'm
moving
She
yet.
refuses
buckled
to
in.
move.
Okay, just making sure.
That's the problem.
So
We're
short
not all
range
gonna
is so
Second
it's,
question: what kind of key is it? Is it like an actual key?
no. So there's a button that you push. Basically, it's electronic control. You push a button, it fires up, or you put in a start code, it fires up, and then it's got these two big like It's got like a kind of a steering wheel, but it's really like two big like handlebars almost, and you bring them up, and you kind of move this thing around.
It's not good.
And it drives the APC.
It's not good.
Nope.
Okay,
The
so
dice are not liking
you didn't get any hits?
I got 3 aliens, so I
Okay.
got 1 hit.
Oh, okay. So you got 3 aliens, 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so give me a panic roll, and add your current stress level.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79.
So 14.
9.
Oh, 9. I'm like, shit. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you. I think it's funny. Okay. All right. I'm like, whoa.
I can't believe all these
So 9.
insubordinate
Drop
assholes.
So drop
I can't
item.
believe you.
Whether by
Drop
stress, confusion, or the realization that you're all going to die anyway, you drop a weapon, which is the taser.
Hold on, I forgot about this.
Hold on, let me
-2.
finish reading.
-2 to my panic roll.
-2 to your panic roll?
Yeah,
Why?
that's
Okay.
7.
From what?
Because I have Nerves of Steel. You keep your cool head in all situations, and thus get a -2 modification to all panic rolls.
Alright, 7, nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of
Oh.
all friendly PCs in short range, you increase by 1.
Jesus.
So everyone's stress level increases by 1.
Also, I have to roll every time the stress goes up, and
Okay.
so I just failed my roll, so I discharged my weapon on accident.
Oops, okay.
So that happens, and then I have to do it again because another
Okay,
stress
so
came.
go ahead, hold on. Go ahead and discharge your weapon. So you're going to fire your weapon.
Inside of a...
Roll a d6 on a 1, you've got it pointed at a party member.
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, on a 6 you said?
On a 1.
Okay, no, we're
Yeah.
fine. We're fine.
So now roll again for the second time the stress level went up.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, you're good. You're like, pow! Oh, Jesus! You're still sitting in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
It is now your turn. So, Gunny just tried to tase you, but he, stumbled or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna start driving as fast as I can.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a piloting roll.
I'm gonna floor it.
All right.
His eyeball is
So,
hanging out still.
the
No, they took the eyeball.
So the
Yeah.
APC gets
Here's
floored.
going
For
to-
anyone that's not
It's in the
belted
eye
in,
socket right
it's
now,
going to have to make a mobility roll.
which I think I had to make a stress level
okay.
until I at least looked at it.
I have no successes. Oh wait, yeah, I have 1 success and I got an alien.
Oh,
So,
so go ahead and make a panic test. You're like, ah! You just take off running because Gunny's trying to tase you. So you're like, fuck it, I'm going to gun.
5
So 5 total?
total.
Okay, 5 total. You're
Why
good.
is your stress so much
you
more than
keep your
everyone
cool.
else's?
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
All right. So you keep your cool, but you punch it, and the thing launches. I'm going to say that the captain and Gunny need to make mobility rolls as the APC launches forward.
This is so
Quick
bad.
question. Is your signature item cigarette?
Yeah, my
So she smoked her signature item, right?
There's a
This
certain
act?
amount of time.
No, we haven't.
You need to spend time with your signature item.
I think it's 5 rounds.
5 to 10 minutes.
Jesus.
You have to take
Minutes.
a cigarette break.
A round is 3 seconds. You need to spend 5 to 10
This is so
minutes
bad.
with your signature item with nothing
I'm
else
gonna
going
lose
on.
my goddamn mind right
You
now.
pull out your stuff down, you just kind of shrug and talk to it, and you talk yourself down.
And I'm yelling at Dante. I'm like, Dante,
Somebody
you know
stress
better than
dice.
this. We're asking
I'm
to
just
get
gonna blow my brains out. I'm just-
throat
You
impregnated.
just pull a Tommen.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck it.
I'm out.
All right, so, God.
4 aliens, 2 successes.
2
Here,
aliens,
so-
2 successes.
Okay. So you both need to make panic tests
Oh god.
and add your current stress level. This is like a chain reaction of stress.
Actually,
Yeah, but I'm fucked.
Oh.
I was 15.
You are fucking
I'm
gross.
fucked.
That is.
15, this is great. I love it. You guys are all the APC.
Yeah.
You're
All I
right.
know is I don't know. I was talking or looking at something, and I realized that Gunny is going to get ready to tase Dante because he won't get out of the driver's seat. Misses, almost drops the weapon, and then Dante's weapon goes up. Oh shit! And then Dante punches it.
And I just get to sit here and watch
You're
it.
just like,
You're like sliding.
I don't even know what's happening.
you're strapped to the wall. Right.
All I know is I'm stuck with a bunch of people shooting at each other.
You don't even know how you
I
got
don't
here.
know why I'm here.
This act is gonna be over real quick.
So, Captain, what do you have? You have a 15?
15.
Oh my god.
I know.
Catatonic.
Yep, that sounds about
You
right.
collapse to the floor and can't talk or move. You
Yep.
start staring blankly into oblivion.
Yep.
Captain just can't take it. It's way too much stress. I didn't sign up for this shit. Right? you just go.
I'm just like wide-eyed. My
you're
head's
done.
just shaking back
All
and forth.
Like
Just,
laying on the
What-
the
who
floor
else
of the
got,
APC while
and
we're
then,
moving.
I got a
just
6.
sliding
You
back
got
and
a
forth.
6?
Yeah.
Keep it together.
Okay, what's your current stress level?
7. I
How do
rolled
you-
a 1.
because you have minus
Minus
2.
2.
Alright, so you're at a 6. 6, you keep it together. Alright.
So do we go up another stress though?
I'm just gonna
No.
Okay.
fetal position on the floor.
Oh no, you're just like you're done. You're
So, like,
checked out.
We're just taking curves, and she's like
Yeah.
bouncing back.
So
and
you
forth.
punched the thing, right?
Okay.
So this thing launches forward. So that was on your turn, right?
Well, are we in
Does
initiative?
anyone else do anything?
Did he make his mobility roll on this?
Yeah.
No, he made his ability
Yeah,
roll, but
2 successes.
he botched it though. Like, oh, and so you're prone, by the way, and so you're in the driver's seat, so you don't.
I had 2 successes.
No, but
So-
you rolled an alien.
But
you
I rolled
4
6.
aliens. That doesn't matter.
I'll unstrap and roll Gunny off the cap. Just get her up. Try to
Okay.
strap her in.
So you're gonna unstrap. That's a slow action,
Yeah.
all right? Because you're like, you're pulling some G's in the APC right now. Somebody needs to be like, you're grinding the trans, you're blowing the transaxle. Back it down. You're just grinding metal now. Just grinding metal. Ripley just like, fuck it. That's basically what she's done. All right, we're kind of
wanna try to
taking
keep the
turns.
cat
We're
from
taking
having
action.
brain
We're not
damage.
necessarily in initiative so much. Did Z want to do something?
Z is just relaxing back here.
Yeah. So you're not gaining the benefits of relaxing
I
to
know.
reduce stress
Oh,
right now
God,
with
no.
all this going on. All right.
Nope.
So now what is
We'll all laugh about this later.
what's Hammer doing?
So Hammer, like Gunny and Captain are both on the ground right now, and I imagine
Well,
there's not a whole lot of room between
Yeah.
them.
The captain's sitting in the chair. It's not.
Sat
The captain's prone. Yeah. Both the captain
so
and
I was
Gunny are prone.
on the floor of the APC.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, if I need to move Gunny out of the way and try to get the captain safe and strapped in.
Okay. So that'll be your slow action to get the captain. All right. So you pull the captain into the chair and strap her in. What you can. A lot of chaos inside the APC right now. A lot going on in such a small space.
Can I speak out of turn?
Zmijewski, Hammer, see if you can get Dante out of the driver's seat.
Why do you guys want Dante on the driver's seat so bad?
Because she won't go to base. I mean,
She's
Oh.
on her own. She's
She's
like,
taking
I'm
the
doing
veil
whatever the
off.
fuck I want.
Gotcha.
Alright.
I missed that part.
yeah. So
Begging your
I'll-
pardon, sir,
I'll
but
head that
Captain
way.
told me to sit back here. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, good. Malicious compliance.
Well, the captain is now unconscious, which the ranking officer is now Gunny.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't command me to do it. He said, I want you guys to do this.
So I'll head forward to talk to Dante.
All right. So I am heading
Which way are you going?
down towards the spaceport.
Okay, so you're in the opposite direction of the base.
Yes.
Okay.
We're Marines. We got to go back to base. We could be under attack.
So what you're trying to do is you're now trying to manipulate Dante into changing her mind and turning this thing around.
And they're best buddies.
Yeah, we're a team. So I'm gonna respond and I'm gonna say I was almost fucking out, and I can taste it, and I'm not willing to die with an alien in my stomach or
The alien's gone, Dante. We don't have to worry about the alien no more right there with the last corpse.
How do you think they got in them? How do you think they got inside of them? They didn't come from nowhere.
Yeah, you heard the same as us.
Base is the safest place to be right now.
Not with the colonel there sticking people inside you.
If it wasn't even for the xenomorphs, they're blowing that shit up right now. It's just not worth it. We're almost out.
Where are we going to go?
Spaceport, that was the second part of
Yes.
what we were doing.
Okay, once at spaceport, what's the next step?
I say we continue our current mission and find the other two and kill them.
Fine, whatever. We're not going back to base yet. We have to know more.
We were ordered back to base. We need to follow orders or we're just as bad as the ones we're after.
If we do not follow orders, one way or another, unless everybody on that base dies,
Just derelict Marines.
we will be, at the very minimum, incarcerated forever.
I can't have one of those things in my fucking face, man. I can't
Okay,
do it.
But the logical step, if you don't, what are you going to do? If you disobey orders, you will go to prison.
Is Dante currently driving like a crazy person?
Hell
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm getting up,
She's
I'm not
got the thing
I'm not
floored.
walking to the front.
She's like, boom!
Right, damn it.
Yeah, no,
But-
I just
Because I have an answer.
I accept the logic of Gunny, so I am gonna slow down to like a still fast, probably like 60 still,
Yeah.
but I'm not going the full whatever it can do.
Okay, all right.
And I'll say, okay, well
They
next.
Decelerate a little bit, and the captain's strapped into a chair, just in a diabetic, coma, right?
I understand that you don't, at this moment,
Yeah.
trust the colonel. I don't either.
Just
But-
catatonic. I can't believe
Just
my
done.
fucking team
Alternatives.
just fell apart so bad.
Alternatives are flee, in which case, either you get hunted down and killed, or you get hunted down and thrown in prison.
All right, Gunny, here, we can plan this out. I hear you. I'll pull over. I don't think we should go back there right now.
Is the vehicle not
Alternatives.
moving?
The vehicle has stopped.
We are under orders. You disobey orders.
on
He's
her.
moving, and he is focused on her.
I will walk up, take my pistol out, shoot the radio. One shot.
The radio of what?
The ABC.
Okay, so the radio's up front.
That's what I said.
Okay.
But I want to know that he is focused on her.
Just
Okay,
shooting
cool.
guns all
Alright,
over the ABC,
so
man.
You don't need to make a roll. All right.
This is a breach of military protocol.
So,
One shot.
so a gunfire. So, you're using a pistol or your pulse
Pistol.
rifle? Okay.
Pistol.
All right. You guys are kind of having this discussion, and you're interrupted by the sound of a pistol going
And
off.
then I put it back
As-
in and I walk
As
back.
Zmijewski,
Looks to me like the radio's down. Don't think we heard that. I'm going to go sit back down.
It's getting better.
okay.
Leave it to a private.
First class.
We already responded to the colonel. He knew we took the order. Once again, alternative to not obeying an order is either they send out people like us to hunt us, or we spend the rest of our lives in prison. It's not. Those are the alternatives.
I hear you, Gunny, but I mean,
There is no way to get off.
they're
this
taking
planet.
heat over there. There's missiles going off. We don't know who's over there.
My job as your non-commissioned officer is to do the best to keep you alive, whether or not we're out here or back there.
So the goal is to keep us all alive.
To keep you guys safe. And my best bet to keep you safe is on that base, whether or not the colonel's involved.
If he tries to put alien, you're gonna back me up.
Well, if he tries to put alien, yeah.
All right. Okay.
But at this moment, there's no reason. If we drive back there 15 minutes later, we should. They might be a little bit nervous about letting us have our weapons. You show up on time, like you're following orders. There's no reason for them to not let us have our weapons.
All right. I can make up the time, and
Okay.
I'll pull a UE and back to base.
Yeah.
So how long does my catatonic state last for? Forever?
It's going to last for a little bit.
Okay.
Can we do first aid on her?
You need to reduce your stress level.
It's
Okay.
first aid is
Someone
slap.
just put a cigarette in my mouth
Snap
and
out.
light it.
That's it.
I'm not going to
So, so you're kind of rolling down the street, and you're getting ready to make a U-turn. And as you're coming up on something, you're looking for a space to turn around.
I was
enough room to
parked.
swing this baby around. Oh, you were.
I pulled over.
heard you
remember?
slowed down.
Yeah,
but
I
you didn't
stopped.
stop.
Yeah.
You did stop.
Uh-huh.
You stopped.
Okay.
So are we here for 5 minutes?
Gosh.
We'll take his chance to
Please.
relax in the back while everyone's arguing.
It's got a little, shot.
Yeah,
It's time for a little shot.
you guys do. You can sit around for 5 minutes and talk about this.
All right. Well, I'm taking the opportunity, fire up another stem, get back into it.
It's all loading up over there in the back.
So since I used my last one in Act 1,
Okay.
this one now takes away one of
We're
my
calm now.
stress.
Okay,
Tell us a joke.
All right. So,
we're calm now. Tell us a joke. Now the APC is not moving. It's parked currently.
correct.
All right.
So this guy goes to the doctor, and he says, Doc, I have just the absolute worst life. My wife left me for my brother. I got fired from my job. Someone stole my car. I'm hideous. I have these diseases and these lumps on my scalp. I'll never find love. I'm poor. I'm about to lose my house. What do I do? And the doctor looks at him and he kind of checks him over and he says, well, whenever I feel like that, I go look at the dumbest motherfucker in town, the clown Pagliacci. And that always makes me feel better. And he goes, Doctor, my name is Pagliacci.
So as you're telling this very nice joke, by the way.
I laugh hysterically.
All right. You guys have the observation ports
Saved.
that a civilian truck on the opposite end of the block pulls in from a side street. Pulls in and pulls the front end where it's facing away from you. It's facing the same direction you are. 3 individuals get out of the truck and unload 6 civilians. The 3 individuals that are ushering the 6 civilians out of the back of the truck look like UPP
Ooh.
military.
Fuck.
I'm in the turret as fast as I can
They
drop my syringe.
they usher the 6 people out the back of the truck and they proceed to moving them into a single file line, putting them on their knees.
This is serious. I recognize that. Do we lose stress for my
Did,
joke?
did the joking
Yes.
lose stress?
The joke
Okay.
2,
produces
2.
2 stress from everyone.
Okay. Now we'll respond to the horrible thing happening on the
Which
street.
guys are the UPP?
Bad guys.
Insurgents.
They're the ones
the
that
guys
took over the
escorting
near.
the 6 guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
there are 3 UPP military escorting the 6. There's four men and 2 women.
Gunny,
We
what
get
do
them
I
out
do?
the back of the truck, and now they're getting them down on their knees in a single file line.
Gunny, when we go back to
Autocannon?
base?
There's an autocannon. Yeah, it's a pulse cannon, actually. Now, you know, the pulse cannon fires such a huge round that anyone in close proximity, you risk the danger of injuring everyone.
Aren't they
there.
on their knees?
Well, they're in the process of being ushered to their knees.
Are we engaging?
Once they're on their knees.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just saying that it's borderline
So
ordinance.
fun.
It's just like, all right,
Borderline ordinance.
yeah.
I mean,
It's a main turret. The main
Are
turret.
these-
There's a Gatling cannon on the front of the APC that you could use, but it fires so many bullets. These things are designed to like take out heavy machinery, vehicles, things like that, armored vehicles.
but it's logical to assume that these are the guys that own the flyers or that we're under attack by.
So the Cheyennes that you saw are Colonial Marine
Yeah.
Cheyennes.
So those were
Those
our
are
guys.
those
Yeah.
are your drop ships.
So,
This is we are being
but
attacked.
we could be attacked by
You
these
know
guys.
that the UPP are the ones that annexed the colonists on LV-038,
Then I'm
which
not
is
in
the
the
planet
turret.
close to you,
I'm
and then
outside.
Colonial Marines were deployed to go handle that situation. Now the UPP
Right.
is obviously here,
Okay,
making an attack
that's fine.
as expected, that you guys were next in line, and it's going
Well,
down right now.
It's our duty.
So-
So we gotta take them out.
Okay.
So I'm making my way out of the APC.
You're getting out?
unless the captain's. Oh yeah, Gunny's still around to give orders, but I'm not the best on the turret, and that's not the best situation. But I do have a good gun for the
Oh,
situation.
your stress level is reduced by 2, so you're back. You come out of your
You
catatonic
hear the
state.
joke subconsciously.
Yeah, you just what happens to you? You just kind of
Motherfuckers.
snap out of it. You're inside the APC. It's not moving. You haven't realized what's going on outside yet. As you
Right.
kind of come out of your catatonic state.
All right.
You remember Gunny like trying to zap Dante, but Dante's still in the driver's seat. Gunny's still there with his one eye, and and it looks like
Okay, Hammer's on his way.
Hammer's
Hammer's
ready
trying
to moving for the door.
Hammer's trying to get out. He's like motioning towards the door.
Okay, Dante, Zmijewski, let's go take care of this.
It's a juicy.
The hell are we taking care of?
3 UPP soldiers.
Okay, I'm up.
Do you want me on the
They're about
turret?
to execute civilians.
Yeah, so I'll hop on the turret.
Why the
Okay.
fuck are we stopped?
'Cause
What's
It's a
happening?
bullet turret. It's
Captain,
not the
we have
whoosh.
3
Yeah,
UPPs
it's,
in front of us.
here it is. Right. So this thing
They're about
has
to execute.
Is this-
It looks like 6
this
civilians.
thing has a phased plasma pulse cannon
Can't get
Oh.
any more fucked.
and a 20
phased?
millimeter Gatling gun turret.
Okay.
So 20 millimeter bullet is
Well, it's
20 millimeter.
thick.
So it's like a Bradley. It's like a Bradley
It's 2
bullet.
centimeters.
It's like a Bradley bullet.
Yeah, it's 22 centimeters.
They got big around.
Yeah.
And it's like that long. It's
Yeah.
like
Alright, I'll
like the
man
hinge
the-
of the Bradley shoot.
I'll man the turret.
So like one of them hits like usually if one hits you at close range it'll blow you in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't want to miss.
Is that? But that's that's safer than the.
Well,
pulse
I
cannon.
wanted to use it, but the problem is we have so much stress right now.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah,
I'm good with it.
I'm pretty good. I'm at peace now. Gunny's looking out for us.
All right. So so you're gonna get into the Gatling cannon turret. All right, which is towards
Oh,
the
man,
front.
I
Yeah.
just stemmed up
Alright.
too. I'm ready to go.
All right, well, there's another turret, right?
All right, Gunny, on your word.
No, yeah, I got a turret that I carry around.
All right. Yeah, true. Okay, so you're gonna open fire or what?
Are you guys ready to go out?
I mean, you're giving the orders, so I mean, I'm
Just
getting out
ready?
and lining
Ready?
up the smart gun.
Ready?
to
Okay.
go. All nine.
Go. Boom.
Okay, so I'll.
Okay, so you open the door.
Open the door.
So you slide the door open. All right. You're opening fire with the Gatling cannon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get a success.
Okay.
We're out of chips now. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Uh,
Do you have any aliens?
I have 1 alien.
Okay, so that forces a panic roll.
3.
Okay, so you keep it
Excellent.
together. So this thing fires, right? It slings bullets downrange. So you rolled an alien, and but you did get a success. So you gun down the group of UPP military quite easily, but you do accidentally spill over and kill one of the civilian men in the process.
Those are pretty good odds. That's fine.
But you quickly, you don't even need to roll. You turn them to a
Yeah.
pulp.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, as you guys get out of the APC, you just see the shots go down range, almost in like a illuminated trail from the tracers, because it's still nighttime. And you're like, whoa,
I shoot Dante up.
wow.
Okay, hammer on
Pretty
me.
good shooting, Dante.
Certain rounds riddle into the truck that they were driving and just decimate it.
Sorry,
I'm gonna-
Rosie.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
next
yell to
time.
hammer. Say hammer on me, and I'm gonna run over to the civilians.
All right.
Yes,
So-
sir.
The civilians, once the thing opens fire, the civilians start freaking out. All right. So,
One of them gets
so as you guys run over, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take a knee. Get to shelter. Now.
They scatter like.
They're like, you don't have to tell me twice.
You come up, you're like, hey, we're here to rescue.
Get to shelter now.
Welcome, civilian.
And then-
Please do not resist.
We're here to rescue 5 out of 6 of you.
What are the UPP hopes carrying for weapons?
They are carrying AK-4.
I guess the reality is
They are
about,
carrying the this version of the AK-47.
okay, so not transferable
Nah.
ammunition.
No.
They use 7.62.
That's what I was looking at.
Oh, okay.
And then motion you and run back to the ABC.
All right, so I'm on to 6.
Okay. Let me see. Let me find the.
I will hit
Here he
back
goes. The
to the
AK-47. If anybody wants. Are you taking him? Or no. Okay. All right. You know, it's a very popular weapon amongst other military.
Yeah,
Cheaper
and we
weapon.
definitely gonna show up to Fort Nebraska with AKs.
So, while you take care of this, chaos is erupting around you. You'll catch the occasional fast mover. You're starting to hear more explosions now in the distance, right? There's ordnance going off in the distance. You're starting to see bright flashes, in the night. And at some point, before you get back to the APC, the lights are going to go out.
Does that appear to be EMP-esque?
Nope, you still have it. Just they've obviously sacked the power grid,
Okay.
from probably ordnance or something. And it's taken it down.
All right, so we're all back in the car now.
So you guys are back in the APC.
I'm back in the
Make our way
driver's
back to
seat.
Fort
Turn
Nebraska.
with my shoulder lamp.
Do evasive driving,
Yeah, I'll definitely do all that.
which is just basically.
I'll go serpentine.
Serpentine.
Serpentine. Okay,
Yep.
ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Okay, I begin driving.
Okay, you begin
How
driving.
close is Chaplain to me?
Chaplain's towards the back, strapped into
Yeah,
one of the seats.
I just picked you up and put you in the back somewhere on one of the
All
seats
right,
as well.
So,
it should be
lighting another cigarette, just chain smoking like
Okay.
a motherfucker. And I'll be like, Chaplain,
I'm
can you
gonna
tell me to choke?
finger my toy soldier.
Yes, I can. Let me pull one up from my memory bank.
Finger the toy soldier. That's my special object.
Oh, finger the
Like a
toy
finger.
soldier. Oh god! Why'd you have to say finger?
Just be creepy.
All right, hit me with a good one, Chaplain.
Okay, what dance do all astronauts know?
Is it the spacewalk?
It's the moonwalk.
Okay.
Yes, darn it, erasing from memory.
That's a really good one, Chaplain. Yeah, thanks.
I don't suppose you have banter as well.
Me?
Loading banter.
No. I was hoping it was one of your things.
How did the space teddy bear cross the road?
How?
Ewoked.
Oh. Okay, I like that. All right.
That's all, folks. Da 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 da.
Do we have enough time as we're driving for him to do that so we can get rid of stress?
Oh, he doesn't actually have.
No, he doesn't.
I got another one.
I have a
No.
list.
I'm just smoking,
Hey,
just
Z.
listening, just making conversation.
So
not
as
thinking
you guys
about
are
this.
about a half mile from base, you're almost there, and hairs on the back of your neck, your arms start standing up like you're standing next to the TV screen with full static factor going on, and it gets really quiet, and all of a sudden you see out of the viewports blue lightning start to arc up each street and up the main drag, and a wave of it just envelops you and rolls over the APC, and it knocks out
Giant EMP.
all electronics.
There's the EMP.
You suffer a base 6 dice attack,
Ooh.
Chaplain.
Aw.
So I'm just gonna, if it does 1 damage, it just go on the critical
Okay,
table.
I don't do any damage.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I didn't get any hits there, but you felt it. You felt the EMP wave go through your circuitry and like, whoa, right? Like that. No, okay.
Warning, an electromagnetic pulse was sensed.
Yeah,
No
fucking
shit.
No. So any electronic devices, the APC comes to a halt, right? The lights in the APC go out. An emergency backup battery-powered red light goes on in the inside, and then moments later, you start to hear you hear a crash, and then you hear it sounds like things are falling out of the sky.
Okay.
All right.
Hey Z.
Yeah.
We must have some kind of advanced EMP.
You hollering back
Some
from the
kind
driver's
of EMP,
seat?
and it's gonna sack all the electronics. If it hits any fast movers, they're gonna fall out of the sky like fucking bird shit.
If we don't make it out of this, will you send a letter home to my fiance?
Tell her I fought bravely.
Yeah, gotcha. What do you want to say?
I wanted to say you were the best piece of ass I ever knew.
Don't need to embellish that one, do I?
No. I have the letter. You just got to mail it for me. You'll have to address it.
You got it.
In the distance, out of the viewports, you're only what did I say? A half mile away from base. I mean, it's a straight shot from where you guys are at. You see a large fireball light up the night sky.
From the
Blue
base?
or red?
Red.
Okay.
In the direction of the base. From where you're at, you can't tell exactly, but you feel pretty confident that it landed really close or near the base grounds.
The vehicle's done
How
now.
far
right?
are
Vehicle's
we?
done.
Yeah.
Can we
All
make
right.
it on foot pretty?
Half mile. You can.
All right.
You're
Okay.
trained. You can run a half mile in your boots.
Let's
In 5 minutes or
Yeah,
less.
you can get there in minutes. Yeah.
Okay, one more thing,
I'm already
Z.
headed that way.
Z, do you know where to send it?
No.
That's surprising to me. You don't know your own mom's address?
Oh my god. Does that count as a joke?
That is a joke. I'll take that.
All right, 2 more stress.
All right, I'll give it to you. That's fine.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Sequoia, that was so good.
Whoa.
No one saw it
It's one of
coming.
my talents.
No one saw it coming.
It was like
Oh my gosh.
the long joke. It's like the long kind of
Yeah.
joke. And you just planted the seed.
Yeah.
And right when we forgot about it, you just pow!
Okay,
Ripped it up.
realistically, most military vehicles, even nowadays, are hardened against EMP.
I thought you were going to talk about his
So
mom's
base
address.
EMP, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Even they should have stuff on the base that is shielded against hardened against all this EMP.
Well, underground too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay, so where'd we end up? Do we know exactly?
Yeah, that
Half
we
mile
were
ahead
half
of it.
mile.
Yeah.
So, Dave, my understanding, and it's not real good, on an EMP is any electronic device that was not on when it goes off is fine.
no. If it's off, it'll still be.
Still zapped it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an electrical current that travels along the wires.
Does that include the wrist?
What do you mean the rest?
The wrist locators, are those dead
The
as well?
PDTs? Uh-huh.
Gunny, did you get our squad in order?
Yeah.
Are we finally working towards a common goal now?
Well, we are. We're headed towards Fort Nebraska. We're about a half mile out. We just got hit with an EMP.
Yep. Take what you can carry. We're moving out on foot now.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Let's go.
Who's carrying the robot?
Okay, guys. Well, we're going to move down the side of the road. Keep to the sides of the road as much as possible. Take shelter whenever possible. And stay clear. Stay frosty. How about that?
Stay clear.
Stay frosty.
So we're leaving him? That's fine. I
Oh,
just want
We're leaving the
clarify.
android.
I would prefer not to be left, but I
No.
do understand.
Who's got no chaplain? We're gonna take it with us, but
Can I strap him to my back?
You can.
All right, I'm going to do that.
actually, you're probably gonna have the least gear too.
Yeah.
That's
Here's
usually
the
officers
strapped
do.
android.
Yeah.
Captain, I appreciate
I'm going to
this.
toss my 4 grenades to Z.
You were due for upgrades anyway.
Is there any way that other duplicate bodies, like if there's a
Transfer the brain.
transfer the brain
consciousness?
kind of thing? I don't know if there's.
Yeah, they can upload your conscious programming into another android,
Is that?
or they can basically use like a 3D printer on steroids to like
You got the grenades?
reconstitute your tissue and stuff.
Yeah, that's where we need to go. But
That's be the med facility or the base.
So
But
I'm
the base is
grabbing
just-
an extra
is-
rifle in case
You
my
don't know what the
Smartgun
fate
is
of the
Yeah.
base is.
Oh,
We
okay,
just
good.
saw a fireball in that direction.
You saw a
That
huge
is still the
fireball.
mission to get
so
to the
there's-
base.
Whatever's
so
happening-
there's hope.
The base is
Yeah,
under
there's hope.
attack.
So we.
But we might be able to repair our android. We might be able to get bigger
base
weapons.
might
We
be
might
able to
be able to
repel the
get a
attack.
fucking tank. And, there's resources there.
And so as you guys are kind of developing this plan, all right,
Oh, shit.
you hear something coming, right? Something falling. Give me an observation roll. Everyone can-
Me2?
Sure.
Yes. I like to hear what I can't stop.
Yeah.
It's still fun for me.
I
Are we
got
still rolling stress dice
Yes.
as well? Okay, yeah.
a success.
A success,
This
all
would
right.
have been a great shadow run roll. It would have been amazing.
One of each.
2 successes and an alien.
All right. So we got
I
Pan.
have 1 alien.
All right. One alien.
Ooh, 6 for my panic roll.
So,
Four for
all right. So you got a
panic
6. So how much for a panic roll?
4.
All right. You're good.
3 for panic.
3 for panic. All right. 0. Those jokes work good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 2
Um,
successes.
So 2 successes and 1 success is what we're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
You're like, what's that sound? Right? And you start kind of looking. You see it. As soon as you hear it, Gunny, you're like, everybody needs to get out.
Okay.
Even though you're an
And
APC,
slide over that. Get inside the building now.
that's
Move,
the sound
move,
of something
move.
big falling out of the sky.
Yep.
You just assume it's either a drop ship or something of that kind of size. And it's picking up velocity because it's...
To have time to strap Chaplain to me?
No, you can drag him out with you if you want.
All right, I'll drag him out.
Leave him here.
Yep, dragging him out.
All right, so like.
I'm gonna run over a building, kick open the door.
Okay.
And
So as you guys get outside, you see that there is a one of the Cheyenne dropships is
So good.
in a flat spin and coming straight down over you.
Oh shit.
So everyone make a mobility roll to basically dive clear of the impact.
Oh god, fucking stress.
And
I
nope.
don't know if I like this game anymore.
I love this.
I have
Oh,
0
fuck.
successes.
I got 1 success and 2
Wait, can I
failures.
aid her in any way?
No.
Not even by telling
Run
a joke?
faster.
Go team.
Run faster.
I can tell
Now
a
they're
joke.
going to die.
Oh,
At least
you
let me-
commanded us, so we can't even get the bonus then.
Well, I didn't use command.
Yeah.
All right. So going around
I
the
have
table.
command, but
What do you
I
got?
can
You've got so make
One sec-
you have 1 success.
And yeah, 1
And
success
3
and 2.
aliens.
3?
That's, yeah. Oh, 1 success, 2 aliens.
2 aliens, yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll a panic test. 3 plus.
4. 7.
You only have 1 panic stress level right now.
No, I 4.
Oh, 4.
4
So
plus
7. All right.
yeah,
7.
3 plus 4, 7.
That is not
Oh,
good.
she was unconscious during the other stuff.
Well, the jokes are being told.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't. I was just
So you
catatonic.
should
I
be
still
down, you should
heard
have
him.
been down 4.
The
No,
pad
she
I
already-
was. That is down.
She had a
4.
bunch.
You were at 8?
Yeah.
So 7.
Oh.
Your stress
I was at
level.
9.
So everyone's stress level increases by 1.
Yep.
Ugh.
Dante,
I got no successes.
no successes. Any aliens?
No.
Okay. Chaplain, you are a slave to Dante, or no, Captain.
1 success.
All right. 1 success. No aliens. All right. You dive clear.
1.
1. You dive clear.
1.
And 1. You 1 what? 1 hits.
Yeah.
1 success. All right. The 3 of you get far enough away. The rest of you, when this thing comes down, you don't get out in time. This thing crashes and explodes. You all are going to suffer potential damage.
Where did we make it?
I mean, I got 1 success.
We'll see.
All right. I've got. So anyone got armor?
Yeah, I got 6. Yeah.
Okay. You can roll the APC. I'm going to give you 8 armor dice to try and resist the incoming damage.
8 total.
Oh.
I got 2 successes.
Got 2. Got 2.
I don't know why I said it like that.
And what did you get?
2 successes.
She's the
Chaplain.
What?
You need to make a roll.
I gotta make a roll?
You need to make a roll to resist damage.
Oh, cool.
8.
You're caught in a crash.
You only get
1.
No, 1. All right. So, and I got 2. So, anyone that got 2 doesn't take any damage.
Woo.
So I
Otherwise,
roll
you
on
take
the critical,
You
right?
take 1 point of damage.
Well, and since I get a point and I am above my maximum, I roll on the critical.
Another critical.
Are you? Oh, you're below your health.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
remember, I'm immobile.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I never
okay,
had
so yes,
to
you
heal.
were, now you yes, you're gonna
So
roll.
give me another status
is
effect. What is it?
impossible.
We're trying to get
Although
to the
then again,
hospital.
guys, I
This
could
game
shut
is
down.
impossible.
This
Roll a
could
D6.
actually kill me. But that might give me another character. So
roll a d6, don't roll a 6 or a 5.
Oh, 3. Okay.
A 3. Destroyed arm servos. One arm is non-functional. The android can only use one-handed grip.
That's fine.
So they have a destroyed arm servo.
Now you're
So,
negative
so you
1
take
arm.
the point of damage and you.
You weren't using it
now
anyway.
one of your arms is just like mangled.
At least you still have your junk.
Probably.
I am injured again.
Okay, but you're still alive.
Yep.
Right? You're still.
When will they
you're-
put me out of my
You're
misery?
you got the blue, you got the blue, the blue oatmeal coming out your ears. You know. All right.
Someone kill me, please.
All right. So for the rest of you, 3 of you jump clear. The Cheyenne hits this thing, and the ordnance on the Cheyenne explodes. And you guys were able to you took some damage, but the APC saved you. Right. So, but the problem now is that you're buried under the rubble. The APC doesn't work, but the 3 of you see this. Now there's this destroyed Cheyenne on top of the APC,
Someone shot our radio.
and the radio's shot.
Well, with the
and
EMP.
you're going to have to dig out to get them out.
What about that Gatling gun? Can I shoot our way out?
No electricity.
No, it will just it's
Oh, right,
all,
it's
yeah,
electric. That's
yeah,
right. Okay,
everything's-
never mind.
Everything's actuated electronically.
Fuck.
Okay,
Start-
so is it night right now?
It's nighttime.
And none of the lamp shoulders work because you said that everything goes out.
Yep.
Okay, so
It is
what
dark.
kind of light
Fire?
do we even have?
You guys have battery operated red light that you use for light restriction stuff.
And also the fire. Everything's on fire.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
asking.
there's
what
there's
it was
fires
saying.
and there's explosions going off. But after the EMP wave runs through, it's dead quiet.
So, are we,
Eerily quiet.
Start trying to clear stuff to the door so that we can get the.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
if I see any rubble or something, I'm going to start trying to kick it out.
So go ahead and give me a heavy equipment roll.
everyone
Heavy
who's,
machinery?
Heavy machinery.
everyone who's trying?
Yeah, and if you're digging from the inside, you guys are digging from the outside.
Well, While these guys are...
You can't help a lot. You got one arm.
I noticed that all of my teammates are currently very stressed. And so, to try and lighten the mood, I'll say, Dante,
What, robot?
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I can't feel my arm. And you'll still look and see me like half smile.
So you don't,
that was good.
So you don't have to.
All right, tin can.
So for those of you that got aliens, just increase your stress level by 1. I'm not going to make a panic test, but you feel claustrophobic, right?
Are those inside, outside, or anyone?
For those of you inside the APC, if you rolled an alien on your stress dice, increase your stress level by 1 as you start to feel trapped and like you're gonna die in this thing.
Yep.
For those of you outside of the APC trying to dig your way in, you start to feel like you're not going to be able to get them in time, right? And you'll increase your stress level by 1. So for those of you that were successful, you're able to drag away 1/4 of what you need in order to get an opening to get someone out.
Per success.
Per person?
For the group, all right? So
I got
did
one.
anyone on the inside get a success?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
I got 3.
You got
Oh.
3. Did you get it? Did you get an alien?
Mm-mm.
All right, and you got 1. Okay, so you guys, between the two of you guys' efforts, you're able to get an area where you can drag people through. All right, so you get out.
All right, so I'll help them out of the rubble pit as they pop out.
Pass me Chaplain.
Oh, good. I was worried
We'll make a
about
Chaplain backpack.
suffocating.
Ha.
All right.
Oh, we'll take your zip ties
Is that another
and
joke?
zip tie your wrists so that they go around your vid. It'll be
Yeah,
a
there we
Chaplain
go.
My
backpack.
man.
Yeah.
his
No,
arm
it's
is
not missing. It's just
It's just mangled.
It's just...
Oh, it's not actually okay.
so he's a Chaplain backpack.
Yeah, make me a Chaplain backpack.
Chat pack.
Chat pack.
Chat pack.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is pat my head and I'll tell you a joke.
And then we'll zip tie his legs around your waist.
Okay.
Just watch
No,
for
we
that
only
one
have
strap.
one more
It looks like it's
manacle.
coming loose.
We can't do the angles.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Only one.
I'm pretty sure.
I had 3 left.
Yeah,
And then we used 1.
one on the person. So we have 3 left out of 4.
I thought we used... Oh, they
No.
aren't zip ties. They're manacles.
Yeah,
Never
Okay.
mind.
Yeah.
Zip ties are just more fun sounding,
Yeah.
I agree. Zip. Okay,
Okay.
anyways.
So
unless
I
there's
have my
leather
chat
ones.
pack.
All right, so
bondage.
you zip tie Chaplain to your back.
Yep.
All right. So you guys are all out of the APC.
Yeah.
You're now standing on a dark, powerless street. You no longer hear sounds of explosions. It's dead quiet. It's eerily quiet.
make
We're
our way to
Yeah, we're still going to base.
the building over
You hear
here.
the occasional scream in the distance, but other than that, you don't see any lights anywhere. You don't hear any machinery in the distance.
All right.
You don't hear gunfire.
Make my way through the building with the
Okay.
red light to the far side of the building, going this direction.
Okay.
Kick open the door, whatever. Get outside and try to make our way to the street so we can move as quickly. Or how about side street, parallel street?
Okay.
Say this one right here, for example, up to here, then over, and then up to base.
Where's the base map?
Yeah, you
I
got
thought there was another one.
So I had mentioned before I
Oh, no.
Yeah, here it
jumped
is.
out of the APC that I wanted to grab a second rifle because I wasn't sure if my Smartgun CPU was damaged, which I'm assuming it probably is.
Okay.
So I had grabbed the rifle on my way out, and so
Okay.
I'll just keep my Smartgun shouldered
Kind of, yeah, pretty much.
and armed with that while
You know,
I back
so
up Gunny.
you know that when you look at the pulse rifle is in op. So it uses electronics to keep track of its ammo
Wait,
count.
this is the spare one we have?
All pulse rifles
Oh.
work this way, right?
Everybody's guns are...
They've got electronic parts in them that manage
Oh.
bullet flow and things like that.
Cool.
And you realize
cool,
when you grab the
cool.
other, like, this one ain't gonna work either.
Oh, so we're out of guns.
Got a gun.
Pistols?
Sidearm.
Do we have our pistols?
Yep,
Are those,
I
those...
got.
They're the same. Unless you got an old timer like the Marshall had.
Is my torch even down? My cutting
Oh,
torch?
there's one sidearm extra inside.
Uses an electronic
APC.
igniter.
All right, so I got a Bowie
2
knife.
sentry guns, which
There you
will
go.
work.
I
I
got a
guess that's
combat
what
knife.
I'm left with.
Bowie knife. All right.
Whatever we need, I'm going down the street with that in hand. Whatever we got
There's a
left.
bunch of grenades.
Yeah. those
Are
should
there
probably
any
still
like
work.
exposed rebar I could pick up?
Oh, sure.
Okay, I'll pick up a
Take as many
rebar.
grenades as possible.
You pick up a piece of rebar. It's got some cement on it, but you're
Perfect.
like, cool, man, a big club. All right.
Where's
Yeah.
the aluminum bat?
Okay.
I'm just hightailing it towards the base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will
We're
the
just moving out.
grenades not work as well?
No, because the detonators are
Mm.
electronic.
I'm still carrying Rosie, by the way. I'm not leaving her behind.
Yeah, I
even if
don't
she
drop
doesn't
any
work,
guns.
Okay.
even if it slows
Now,
me down.
for those of you that you can make a Comtech roll to try and repair your weapon,
Not in the dark in the street. I'm not going to try
it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I want it spare
I'll
parts.
try.
If anybody wants to sit by me, I will gladly aid them.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll
You
hang.
can walk them through it,
Can I
giving them
just-
additional die.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right,
okay.
I'll hang back with the captain.
Okay.
And
Okay.
You're going to try and repair your weapon?
If,
Yeah,
that's-
I'm gonna
if we're
try
gonna
to
repair our
repair-
weapons, we'll duck
We
into a
might
building
as
on the
well
Go into
side.
the building,
all
all right.
sit down
I don't
and
know,
do
man.
that
I'm
if
so
that's
stressed.
possible.
I'm not sure if I should do anything anymore.
I'm
This is like
trying to fix my gun and I might end up dying.
right. I'm going to go catatonic again. Oh my god.
You guys can also, in order to reduce
Hunker
your
down?
stress, you can hunker
I'm
down.
gonna,
Do we
I'm gonna
have-
finger my little
I mean,
army man.
There's a full scale, offensive going on outside that
You
you
know
guys
what?
are stuck in
No.
the middle of.
Yeah.
We're no good in this condition. We need to hunker down. We
I-
need to fix our chappy.
We are like right outside of base.
Well,
I mean,
That's
we
5
need
to
to
10
get-
hours.
we
They
need to
have a
follow
medical
orders.
facility in there that will fix them a lot better.
San Rocco.
But that's
oh,
probably
yeah,
like
there's med bay
the
right there.
that's probably the
we're
source
med
of
bay
the
here.
attack,
It's like-
though. That's like what they're going for.
That's if there's power.
Yeah.
I'm betting that there's shielding on some of the stuff, at least in the base.
Yeah. Hopefully, right. There's some underground.
Military,
stuff.
usually military equipment is hardened.
But you remember
against
that
EMP.
this place didn't start out as a military facility. It was,
Yeah.
it was an oil facility
Yeah.
that was repurposed as a military facility.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah. No, I say
How
we
long has it
hunker
been a
down.
military base?
About 80 years.
Oh.
I'm with the captain.
Okay, it's been replaced.
Let's hunker down. Let's
Yeah.
get some rest. We're no good to anyone in the condition we are in.
If that's order, ma'am, let's do it.
Let's-
Okay.
Find
let's
me a
see.
place. Find me a place to set
You guys
down.
are in a building, pretty easy to find a building with a sub-level,
Okay.
all right, of some kind.
Let's go down then.
Okay, so you run off into a building, pretty easy to find something that's like, look, we got stairs to go down. They've got a sub-level here. Stairs, fire escape, stairwell goes down a floor. You guys are able to hole up in a storage facility down in a sub-level of a building outside of base. All right.
Okay.
So, Dante, Hammer, hang
Yes,
out
sir.
at the top of the stairs, right, not at the very top, but near the top of the stairs for 1 hour. In 1 hour, we'll come and relieve you, and we'll rotate, so they'll always have someone up here on guard.
You got it.
Okay?
We gotta have some goddamn light to see what the fuck we're doing.
We've
so
got the little red lights.
You guys all have battery operated lights.
No, I'm talking in general. We're waiting
Oh.
for daylight. We're waiting for daylight to see what is going on at the base. We have no communications.
Well, there is one problem with that, ma'am, is once daylight comes out, you'll have snipers.
We'll worry about that in the morning.
All right?
Can I do a comm tech roll while I'm on watch? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
He's got what first watch?
Oh, I thought we were together.
No.
Oh, never mind.
That because everyone needs time to rest.
Yep.
Okay.
So now at this point, you guys are going to spend a shift
Mm-hmm.
resting, which is going to bring you back. Right
Thank
now, you
God.
can do a repair on yourself.
Ugh.
You start, you spend the 10 hours. Yeah, I'm going to say you spend the 8 hours is what I rolled. You spend the 8 hours, and by the time you guys get done with the shift, the sun will be up.
Okay. And we're all hanging out. Dante's telling jokes. Stress level?
So when you spend a shift, so in order to reduce your stress,
I got one, so I heal one bar. Enough
I
get
still
me
need to heal
moving.
too.
want
We
to push
got
that? Or you can't.
some time.
Well, on your turn. Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, hold up. Let me see if I can.
Just tell me what to do, Chaplain, and I'll try to do it.
I think the problem is if you
Oh,
spend
no.
your 5 to 8 hours helping
Relieving
repair him,
stress.
Oh.
you don't
For
For
rest
every
yourself.
full
I know.
turn
Imagine.
spent resting in a safe area that's secure from enemies, as far as you know, your stress level is reduced by 1 point. You cannot make any skill rolls when resting, and if your rest is interrupted, it doesn't count.
What's the
Panic roll
duration
can also
of
decrease
the turn?
stress. Okay, once per active cinematic play and once per game session and campaign play, you can interact with your signature item in some way to reduce your stress level 1 step. So,
Once per act?
Yes.
mhm.
So we can't do that until Act 3 again.
Okay.
We got to rest it. But my
so
question
every
is, how
full,
long is
so
a turn?
every 10 minutes.
Okay, so
So-
we can go
You're going to be here for 8 hours, so you guys will be able to
It's like,
reduce
yeah,
your stress
we can-
to 0.
rest
Okay.
60 minutes and
Yeah.
then help him.
Thank God.
So you're going to reduce your stress all the way down to 0.
So I got for my Comtech 1, so I heal 1 bar over the 8 hours, correct?
Yes.
So I patch myself up enough. To
you
be
patch
mobile.
yourself up and you have 1 health.
Uh,
Yeah, which brings you back.
Does my arm come back?
Yeah, so you have full mobility, right? You've
I just have,
patched
like,
up
a
your arm.
skeletal
Yeah,
version
you've
of my-
patched up your arm. You've you've
Tucked your innards
You've
back
put on
in.
some you've put on some clothes to cover up the gaping chest wound, so everybody's not looking at it. You make sure that your vital parts, and your circuitry aren't compromised, or you rewire some things, and you You basically Frankenstein yourself together over the next 8 hours.
Captain, I
duct
am
tape around
mobile
him.
again.
That is good news, Chaplain.
I did a comm roll and I got 2 successes. Do I
Our
fix my
comtech
gun?
roll?
Yeah.
Yes, you fix your gun. Successful comtech. Anyone that wants to do a comtech roll to repair their weapons can.
I'll say
After 8 hours rest.
I would
Yes.
like your help.
Yeah, if anybody
Oh,
would
it
like me
takes
to
the whole
repair
8
their
hours?
weapon,
It
Yes,
doesn't,
I
it
can
doesn't take the
certainly
whole
do
8
so.
hours, but
How many?
Can
do
somebody
you roll?
else fix
Well,
your gun for you?
he knows that he can
Yeah.
assist you guys.
I
Can
will
I?
assist you.
Can I just do it for them?
Yeah, what's your comp? If you have a high,
8. I have an 8.
you have an
comp.
8. Yeah,
So
you
I'm
can
going
go
to
ahead.
hand him.
I will assist you.
But he's
Yeah.
not necessarily repaired.
You guys can
No,
assist
oh
him.
yeah, I guess it depends on how long it takes me to repair.
It takes like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm going to let you run through my
Repair all
weapons.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
line
no,
up.
I mean for me to repair, because remember
Yeah,
I'm
we
repairing
can-
myself.
We can wait.
Yeah, that was the 8 hours that it took.
Okay.
But just
But the
for
guns
repairing
are no
weapons.
The
problem.
guns, like you can
They're
choose.
simple.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the
So
guns are more
after
simple.
that,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
You're a very complex piece.
Who might? I'll start with
So,
Bear.
Yeah. He's like,
One there. Okay, so fixed.
Fix your pulse rifle, or whatever it is you fire.
Second one for you. Not fixed.
okay.
So
I'm
this
gonna all aid you.
Unless I'm getting aid from you guys.
I'll
Give me
aid
extra
you?
dice.
So that gives you an extra die.
So let me go ahead.
Can multiple people aid?
Up to 2 people
Okay,
can aid.
so Barry, not the second one.
No one else has Comtech.
No one else can.
Nope.
So you have to have the skill to aid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Darn. Okay. Unfortunately, no for that
Okay.
one. Anybody
You have a
else?
pistol?
Yeah.
Well, he still has a second gun.
Oh,
I
you
also have
pistol?
the
Don't roll on your
Incinerator.
character sheet. It's bad luck.
Dave. Is the M240 incinerator operational?
No.
Okay. You can repair that.
I have a third weapon as well then.
So is it
Nope.
1 success
Okay.
per item?
Ah, this is brutal. Okay,
Yes, all
so
you need is
third
a
weapon
success to be
for
successful.
Barry.
So if I
It's
got
not per item. It's just you just
Okay.
need one.
Succeeded.
Take care of Rosie. She's a shy patient.
Okay. Just see sparks come off of me every once in a while. Unfortunately, no.
No Rosie.
I am sorry, but I was not able
But
to get
you
Rosie
took that.
Okay, well, what about this pistol?
You also took the pulse rifle, right?
Yeah, I did.
Luckily, this pistol
At
is
least I got
super
a
fixed.
pistol.
I wish I could have used this for Rosie.
All right, well, I got this backup rifle, too.
All right, I have a pistol as well.
Okay, so wait, you said backup rifle?
My pulse rifle, yeah.
Okay, so let me roll your pulse rifle. Yes, your pulse rifle is
Alright,
good.
I'll
It's just
take it.
Rose, just your main gun.
Just my...
Alright, so
shit.
now Erin.
My pistol.
Nope.
Damn it.
Don't worry,
Okay,
Rosie. It's
you can
just
try my pistol.
temporary. She doesn't
your
mean
pistol.
nothing.
Yeah, pistol good.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
You have weapons.
I was able to fix the RPG launcher and the pulse rifle.
Awesome. Do you have another one?
Yeah, the grenade launcher probably wouldn't hurt.
Well, let's go ahead and see if I can fix the grenade launcher. It's fixed.
Cool.
Super fixed.
And also, everyone turn in their personal agendas.
Oh.
All right. And I'm
I
going to
hella succeeded
so-
on
are we
mine.
going to Act 3?
Show me
Dante.
your
Yeah.
grenade launcher.
Dante.
We've got Zmijewski,
Well, I failed mine.
Hammer.
Jebediah.
Zmijewski.
All right. We've
Also, I
got
have to use the sand
Mason.
during that shift.
Oh no.
we've
Oh,
got
no.
Chaplain.
I hate mine.
And we've got
I'm
the
Chaplain.
All right.
So when we get these, they supersede everything?
Yep. So these are your personal agendas, and this is kind of like your agenda. It's your role. It's what you're trying to do above and beyond all else.
Okay. Sorry,
And
guys.
the better you play your agenda, the more rewarded you are at the end of the session.
Okay.
Yes, that's how you get your experience points. How well you played your agendas. All right. It is morning. It is the sun is up. You still don't hear explosions in the distance. There's nothing coming across your radios. There's no static, nothing. You turn them on, they're still in op. You've managed to repair some weapons. You've managed to rest and reduce your stress and kind of collect yourselves. And you guys start to hear this low, loud hum coming over from overhead. Right? The whole sub-level seems to almost vibrate as something. You can hear it outside.
Okay. Hold
So
on
we
here.
get
I'm
out
going to go up
down
and take a
here.
look for you guys. I'm going to run up the stairs.
Okay.
Try to take a look out of a little window.
All right.
This little side window.
You
Not
look out
main
a little window, and what you see is there's cloud cover, and you see something massive penetrate out of the clouds and start to move, and it casts a dark shadow over the building that you're in, and it's moving across, and it's moving from the north to the south. It is a massive ship. A massive ship.
Do
The
we
capital ship.
recognize?
It is not like a ship that you've ever seen.
Oh, fuck.
It's the fucking xenomorphs. It's the xenomorphs.
Right? So it is black in color,
Yep.
and it is probably at the very least several city blocks across. It is big.
I'm gonna walk upstairs, Captain. You want to come and take a look at this?
Fuck. What?
I don't know what the fuck this thing
Go
is.
ahead and increase your stress level, by the way.
I'm coming up too.
Okay.
Come
For
on.
everyone that goes up, you're going to see this thing as it's slowly moving overhead.
It's starting
Right?
out
The
real.
rumbling, right? I mean, you can feel it just from its. As it goes overhead, it's almost like you feel the static in the in the air as this thing goes over. It rattles the windows. It rattles the snow that is still outside, off the roofs. And it's pretty high in altitude, but it's bigger than anything you've ever seen as a Marine. Bigger than any of the frigates you've ever been on. Bigger than any of the big corp ships, the big WY ships that you've seen, that all the money in the world can afford. And it looks alien in technology for sure.
We're fucked. So they already got
so
us.
This thing continues to move to the south. If you watch it, it is going to. Are you guys going to do anything or just watch it?
Just a quick out of game question. Do we get tokens again for Act 3? No.
Tokens?
The
No,
chips.
they're
the chips.
gone.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're gone.
No, they're gone. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, you use them. Right. So
That was for the.
So they're going south though.
it's going south. There seems to be one, right?
All right.
And it's going south. Eventually, it's going to clear from being overhead of you guys and continues to move. And it's going to eventually stop above the spaceport. If you guys continue to watch it, right? Let me know if you don't. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume that you are. Continue to watch it, and at some point, you see what looks like maybe a massive swarm of something. You're rolling dice. What are you doing?
I gained a stress after roll to accidentally discharge, and I failed. So.
Your gun goes off. Oh, shit!
Oh,
Wait, I'll
Jesus.
jump with.
Pow! All right.
There's a what do you call it? Not stress reliever. Not a stress reliever. Or everything. Something to break the ice.
Okay.
Icebreaker. Yeah, icebreaker.
So, as you see
Cut
this thing,
attention.
you're looking at the back of
Attention,
this thing.
there
It
you go.
looks circular in shape, and you see this black swarm of something emanate out the bottom of this thing in the air and start to spread out.
We gotta move.
Okay, let's.
We
fucking
gotta
run for the
move.
base.
Get
Run
to
for
the base.
now.
Get to the base. We're still alive, Marines. We gotta nuke this fucking shit.
Are you talking like bugs or ships?
Who knows?
Too far away to
Who
understand.
knows, but it's not
what
good.
what it looks like.
We gotta get to
It
those
looks
nukes and
to
figure
be
out a way to
probably a
fucking
massive
rig 'em up.
swarm
Some
of
backup power.
something. A massive swarm of something.
Well, alien spaceship. I'm going to guess it's some kind of alien.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is not good, Captain.
Yeah. So let's
I'm
run for the
aware,
base because
Chaplain.
yeah, here we're probably gonna die. There we're probably gonna die too, but there's slightly less chance.
Everyone, give me a wits roll.
One success.
One success.
All you need is one.
Oh, an
I'm
alien.
tired.
As long as you've got one success, you don't have to make panic on this one. You don't. But if you've got one success, it becomes apparent to you that your only hope, given all the scenarios that you just discussed and all those potentialities, there is one place that you might be safe.
The base.
Not the base,
Oh.
Off-world.
off-world,
Space elevator.
space.
Oh,
I forgot about
I
the
forgot
space
yeah.
elevator.
Where the hell is that? The space elevator.
So here's the fort. Here's the base. Right?
It's in the base.
Yeah, it's in the base.
Because
right.
it's a counterweight.
It's counterweight. So
Okay.
it's on the backside over here, and it comes up like where? That's guardhouse. Yeah, it's back over here.
Well, we're going to the base anyway.
Yeah, we're going to the base.
You know that the counterweight the elevator goes down and permeates the sub levels.
Mhm.
It goes all the way down to the third sub level, and the way you access the sub levels, there's a ramp that goes down, and once you go into the grounds, and it goes down, and it's pretty good angled, it goes down underneath. And then you've got 3 floors above ground on the base.
But to get into the space elevator, you have to go into the sublevel?
No, depends
Okay.
on where the space elevator is docked. So it can be docked at ground level, it can be docked at a sub level.
Let's just get
But
there
you won't
and
know until
figure
you
it
get to the
out.
base to see where the elevator is.
I want to get you guys the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
That's our only option.
Let's get to the base and then evaluate.
Let's go.
All right, so
We're hoofing it.
you're hoofing it like a little less than a half mile
Mhm.
on foot, weapons at the ready and operational now.
Before
Not
we go,
mine.
I'm gonna ask.
I have
Oh, yours
nothing.
didn't get fixed?
Nope.
I'm
You
gonna
failed
ask.
You
on
can
both
have
of
the
mine.
spare rifle that.
You can have a knife.
I have a
I'll-
got a knife.
This is a knife.
I got a pistol, Cap. Don't worry about it.
All right. So thank you for that.
Are you giving your pistol?
Wait, are you
My-
giving
my
me-
pulse rifle? I don't like the pulse rifle anyway. I'm used to smart gun.
Primitive weapon.
All right. So I have
So I
the
give her
pulse
my-
rifle.
You have
Okay.
an operational pulse rifle.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Your
All
pulse
right.
It was one of the spares, and it was repaired by Chaplain.
Chaplain wanted to do something before you guys all take off.
Captain, considering the situation, would you like to give me a weapon?
I mean, I don't.
He could shoot
I
from-
only have one
Yeah, we
weapon
actually
that's
don't have enough
functional.
weapons.
Do we have any others?
No.
I've got a pistol.
I got an extra one.
So I asked the captain, Captain, would you like me armed?
I mean, if someone has a spare one, but we're kind of fucked right now on weapons.
What's your spare weapon?
Well, I got
That's what I thought when I heard
a
too.
couple.
You're not going to show me the picture?
You've seen it.
I know.
Just watched it.
I read the module. I know what it is.
But my character would think it's probably, we saw an alien right here. Maybe their spacecraft flies overhead and it dropped all aliens off. There's no reason to think they couldn't survive.
All bad.
Yeah,
all bad.
Not
It's all bad.
not anything we want to see with our own eyes.
So I'll hand over my pulse rifle to
Thought
you.
the Marshall Station was
I'll take
bad. World ender.
Oh,
So do we even
if you have
leave
an
this
extra
for
pulse
them?
rifle, I can give you my handgun, and I could use the pulse rifle because it'll be easier for me with legs.
That is fine.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, he's mobile again.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
mobile.
mobile.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys don't know how
He's just
badly
walking
I'm
around.
damaged,
But-
so I will take any weapon. I will take any weapon you choose.
So
One of y'all's like swinging a piece of rebar with cement at the end, you know? I mean, there's always makeshift weapons, you know?
You guys thought about this? There's nukes in the base.
There are nukes.
We
in
set the
base.
nukes to go. We go up the elevator and
Yeah.
That
burn
was
this planet.
Exactly
They get nothing.
what I was
Well,
thinking.
Only way to be sure.
Yeah.
If you set the nukes and the nukes go off at the bottom of the elevator,
That's why I
the
said.
elevator's no longer an elevator.
That's why I
Captain.
said we go up first.
First, yeah.
Captain,
Oh god.
I am just a synth. If you need me to set them off,
Let's put nukes at the bottom of
I
the
can
elevator
stay
we're on.
behind and make sure you get off planet.
That's very noble of you, Chaplain, but we'll
We'll
deal with it
Great
when we
idea.
get there. But we have to
Well,
fucking get
the
there
problem
first.
is
Let's go.
It takes hours to
Let's
go up
stop
the space
fucking
elevator.
around and let's move now. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
It takes about 6 hours to get up the length of the space elevator.
It's a long time for them to find the nukes.
It is, but you also know that the nukes can be programmed to be detonated on a time thing. You can
Well,
set like a 10-hour
actually,
timer, go
It's
up.
quite probable command already went up and left the nukes themselves.
Well, you would have known. You would have known if the nukes had gone off. Right?
No,
You know?
yeah, we'd know
They're
that.
like,
but
yeah, they're on the timer.
They
It's
could
like
be-
2 hours. And
they could
3
be
minutes, and
2
we're
or
about
3
to-
hours on the.
Right.
We used all of our time resting instead of getting on the elevator.
So what do you guys need to do?
We're running.
We're running for the base.
So you're running. So before you make it to the base, even though the distance is far, you can hear the screams of the masses of people that are at this, in and around the spaceport. Something is happening, right? As you turn and look, the swarm or whatever it is you see as the tail of the swarm kind of continues to plummet downward and then dissipates across the city line. But you see right before it enters down, it kind of spreads out and starts to permeate, across a wide neighborhood. You know?
Yeah, I'm running.
I learned, don't look at things in this game.
Right. So you see it as you're running.
Don't
you're
Tom
looking.
Marines, let's go.
You don't see anything like behind you, like it's gaining on you, like some kind of tsunami type thing, But you can hear the screams travel through the air,
Not our problem
and
anymore.
it just sends the chills up your spine. You're going to eventually get to the base. As you run up on the base, you see that the base has taken a lot of damage. The space elevator and the oil pumping lines are still seem to be intact.
Oh, thank God.
What about the med area, the med pod?
You're too far away
There's no
to
power.
know. There are some small fires burning on the interior on the compound, but you're going to have to get there to assess the damage. The main gate has been blown apart, and it's just a big, wide, gaping hole, basically. There are small craters in the ground that are obviously from ordnance that had landed. You're also going to see a large pipeline. You got pipelines that run all over this place. You see a fairly large pipeline that you haven't seen this before. As you look at it, it looks like it's been punctured, and there's all of this white material that is settled on the outside of the pipe. And it catches your eye. You're like, what the hell is that?
Does it look like
Right.
android blood?
Because it would be, no, it doesn't look like android blood. It's some other substance.
Like a liquid, though?
No, it's a
like
dry, it looks like a
crystal.
dry, kind of crystallized,
Oh.
kind of powdery looking
It's
substance.
the big fire extinguishers they use for this
Yeah.
stuff.
That kind of like that, right? But you know that crude oil pumps through those, liquid oil pumps through those pipelines. And there's a large hole that's been opened up in this thing, and it's completely dry. And there's this white stuff that's just all built up, and it extends to probably 10 meters in either direction of the pipeline. Really, yeah, just it catches your eye like that. That's, I don't know what happened there, but that doesn't look good. as you guys come running in through the main gate of the fort.
Okay. I think priority 1 is to make sure that
Which way are you heading?
the space elevator is operational.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Chaplain's arm.
That's a great picture.
Ugh.
Wow. Dude, look at that. Right.
No.
The Black Swarm, right?
That's very uncomfortable.
That is just everyone running.
We're in danger.
That is terrible, dude. We're all gonna have nightmares, you know.
So I'm gonna grab Chaplain's arm
Friggin'
and start running
Yep.
towards the med pod and
Okay.
pulling him with me.
Okay. So you want to go towards the med facility?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't say anything. I just start running.
That's their fucking choice. Whatever. I'm going to the space elevator.
Mhm.
If you're
Same.
not with me,
Space
then
elevator.
you're getting left behind.
I'm willing to go there, and I have a missing eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are missing an eye.
Dante, what are you up to?
Okay.
I'm kind of like
Li-
pausing, trying to figure
Living
out.
with an eye missing is better than.
I gotta
not
get it
looking.
out of me. I gotta get the thing out of me.
No, we gotta leave right now. There's nothing in you.
The
It's
thing-
in me. I gotta get it out of me. And Chaplain's helping me, or I'm gonna blow his fucking head
start
off.
chasing her
What
to
do you-
the.
You don't really have. You can walk on
Yeah.
your own now. Yeah. You're no longer 3P on it.
Dante, have you been infected?
It's in me. I know it is.
Captain, you 3 head to the space elevator.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I will go with Dante, and then we can go from there if you would like us to check out the computer systems.
Yeah. See if there's any nukes that are operational, and if we can program them to blow by the time we are out of here.
Can do. I will set it up perfectly.
Yeah. I know you will.
So it doesn't look like if the elevator were docked at ground level, you'd be able to see it. It is not. So it's either at one of the sub levels or it's all
Out
the
of
way
sight.
up, out of sight.
Hopefully, it's
Is there a
below us.
control center?
Huh?
Is there a control center?
Yeah,
For this
inside. It's
elevator?
sub level 1. Yep.
Okay.
It's at sub-level 1?
Yep. That's
Can I
where-
climb down from here?
Yeah, you can run down the ramp. So,
Okay.
just as you run into the base, I just want to detail a few things, right? The sentry guns along the tops of the walls are no longer moving back and forth, right? They're like barrels down, just right. You've got different wings, right, of this place. So you've got a west wing and southwest bastion. The southwest bastion is the area down around here, and then the west wing is over here. All of that has pretty much been reduced to rubble. It looked like it took some direct hits. There's some small fires and smoldering going on. There's a barracks over on this side that has also been destroyed. Okay. You've got refinery tanks that are here that seem to have escaped massive damage, but all of this over here is completely destroyed, as well as the North Bastion. The North Bastion seems to have taken the least amount of damage, and it appears that the entrance still seems to be relatively intact. You'll access the sub-levels just past the guardhouse here, and you'll run down and start making your way down the ramp.
I'm with Gunny. Just
So-
running as fast as I can down to see where the space
Gunny and
elevator
the
is.
captain are running down to sub-level 1. Who is not going there? Dante and Chaplain are...
I'm chasing them too.
so
I'm
it looks,
following to sub-level 1.
okay, it looks like the med facility has not completely wiped out. The barracks north of it are. So I think you guys said you were heading towards the medical facility.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. The medical facility is on the ground floor, and it is off. It's over here. All right, and then everyone else is running to sub-level 1, where the control mechanism is for the space elevator.
Chaplain, did you ask her the questions? I mean, do we know she's infected?
Say, we are going to go ahead. We are going to the med bay where there is hopefully some equipment I can get up and running that'll be able to do this quickly.
I'm on board with that. I'm just wondering if she's lost consciousness or would we have any reason to believe that she's been infected?
I know I'm infected. I can tell it's in there.
We will determine when we get there. Or sorry, I will determine when I get there.
All right.
It's a chick thing. It's that maternal,
I can-
instinct.
Tell when
I know.
I'm filled with xenomorphs.
So in the med bay, if we happen to pass by any area where, I had recent interaction with the base doctors who may have prescribed me these stimulants that I have, I am going to rifle
Go look for
through.
drugs.
Yeah, I'm going to rifle through and look
The
for
pharmacy.
spare stimulants.
All right.
Did Hammer come with us?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm not
Oh, you went
fully
to the
on
med.
watch. I mean, I am going to
He's looking for his own stuff.
be on watch.
He has his
But
own goals.
All right. He has his own goals. He's got his own agenda.
Yep.
All right. Once he finds what he needs, he's out of here.
and if I get a spare minute, I'm going to pop one of them.
Jesus.
All right. So what you've got left, you've got in the North Bastion, which is the area up here. Actually, let me go to the east wing.
It's okay.
I have a prescription.
my meth
So
is
in the North
doctor
Bastion,
prescribed.
so you know that your guys' mainframe is called Apollo. And in the North Bastion, up in here, this is where the mainframe hardware for Apollo exists. You're going to assume, because of the EMP, that Apollo's offline. The base does have backup generators. They're obviously not on. You know, there may be a way to restore power. You know that you're going to have to bring power online, or bring Apollo online at least, to get power to the space elevator to get it to move up if it's down here. So right now there doesn't appear to be any power going to the base.
So I'll tell the captain that, Captain, in order for you to access the computers and work the space elevator, you'll need to turn on the generator. That should be your first stop.
Captain's occupied at the moment. I'll get to it.
Thank you, Gunny.
And I'll run over, head towards Apollo.
Okay, Apollo's in the North Bastion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is Apollo where the generator and everything is?
No.
Oh, I thought you said. Where's the generator? The emergency generators?
Emergency generators are like back over here by the medical facility,
Mhm.
because they get direct feeds off the generators. If the medical facility goes down, it's priority 1, where you
So
brought back
we
up.
have to get that back up, right?
Well, yes, you need it. If you want power to any of this place, you need to get the generators
for
up.
For the space elevator.
Yes, you need power.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start booking my butt for over
So
here.
instead of the sub-level, you're going to head towards the auxiliary generators. All right.
We have no power.
Do you have a radio anymore?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh.
we don't?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, perfect.
You're right.
Then, fair enough.
So
We
two
don't
of
even
the
know.
three of you were going towards the medical facility. The other
Yeah.
three were going down towards
And then
the.
if you break off, I'll say, Hammer,
I just
where are
hang
you
behind if we do pass, some medicine, some shelves or some storage area.
So as we're running, if we don't have comms, I'd be paying attention to both of them. Do you try to sneak away?
No. I mean, I just openly check shelves.
That's just
and
pretty much
knock shit
whatever
out
the
of
fuck
way.
you're gonna do, but I'm getting the fuck off.
I mean,
this
if y'all go
bitch
into a
rock.
room, I'll go into the same room and look through the cabinets.
I'll take Dante to an exam room.
Okay. Yeah, you can get into the medical facility. It miraculously has escaped complete annihilation from the ordnance that dropped on it. As did a lot of the North Bastion. Most of the rest of the fort is completely wrecked. So you go to the medical facility.
I'll drop my gear, taking off my shirt,
Okay.
get it out of me right now.
I'll say, okay, Dante,
The
please.
problem is there's no power in here.
No, yeah, I know I can't use any of those.
Are there
I'll-
scalpels?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go and get a stethoscope and I have a med kit and actually a surgical kit on me.
Okay.
So I'll say, all right, Dante, yes, please put all of your stuff, weapons, any metal objects, anything over there, please. And I'll point to a table that's a little bit of a ways away.
Okay.
And I'll say, okay, go ahead, lay it on this exam table. Now, I'll need to get some anesthesia to help you not to
Just
pain.
get it out. We don't have time. Just
Oh.
take it out.
Well, then that's fine, but I will need to
Put your
strap
knife
you
in
in
your
so
mouth.
you do not thrash. I do not want to harm
Fine.
you.
Just do it now. I can feel
so
it.
I'll
Okay.
strap.
All right. So So you strap her into the bed or onto the table, and you're gonna perform the surgery.
I'm not going to
So I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna say, Dante, I can wait for the X-ray machine to appear.
I know it's in there. Just get it out.
Dante, this could be dangerous. I will
I
need
don't-
your consent.
What are you not getting, robot? Take it out of my body.
I don't know about this. I don't think she's thinking too clearly.
Are you with us? Because you
I'm
said
in the
you
same
were-
room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
You're
paying too close
looking
attention.
through a cabinet. You're like
I don't know
where's
about that.
You're frantically looking for your
Well,
drugs.
6 hours in a space elevator is a long time.
You're like, I don't know, man. I need my fix.
A long time without drugs.
Since I would know, since I'm medical personnel, I would know where the drugs that he wants are at, right?
You might. You might.
So
What
can
are
I
you
tell
looking for?
him-
What kind of drug are you looking for?
X-stem syringe.
Use the stimulants.
I'll say, Hammer, what you're looking for is not in this room. You'll want to go up the hall 2 doors and to the left. That is the med supply closet.
Damn it. Fine. I'll head out the door.
All right.
Get out the door. Looking for drugs. All right. So,
Okay,
so Dante lays down on the
Gonna
bed and she's
open.
like, "Get it out, get it out of me now."
Drugs
I'll
and
say-
so many
I'll come
places.
over and I'm gonna take just like a bone saw
Okay.
and a scalpel and I'll look
A
at them.
bone saw.
Yeah, and I'll say, all right, Dante.
Dante, give me an observation roll.
Okay.
And I'm looking at them and I'm kind of setting up a surgical.
You have
Tray.
one stress up, yeah.
Get your tools in order.
Yeah.
Right.
I got 2 successes.
Get your tools in order, and you're gonna perform the surgery.
So I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna make sure the restraints are nice and Nice strap down.
So he's making sure the restraints are nice and tight. You look past him, and you see something slowly move out into your view past the chaplain. It is familiar. It is the bulbous head of a xenomorph, and its teeth. It bares its teeth as the saliva drips. And sorry, Pedro.
No, it's alright.
A barbed tail pierces his chest, and then quickly, flings him, and he rips in two. His legs go left to one direction, and his upper torso goes to another. And you're strapped to a bed.
I'll start.
Scream.
Hammer, run! Go, Hammer, run!
You're in a different room. You don't even see this thing.
No, that's why I say
This thing moved in so quietly. It comes up to you, and it gets like this close. It's stuff that's like drool is just dripping on you, and it looks at you. Well, it doesn't really look at you, but it gets close, and you hear it kind of makes this noise, and it slowly backs out of the room.
Shit. Because you have one in you.
I'm gonna keep screaming for Hammer.
And once it gets out of the room, it turns and quickly dashes off. You're not dead. You're like.
Yeah, so I'm still.
so
if I'll say something, if I can say something.
You can say something.
Yeah. So, Dante, did the Colonel put one in you too?
Can you get up here? Can you get it out?
And I'll start crawling over if I can.
You're like, oh. Yeah. I gotta perform the surgery.
I don't know if my functions will allow me.
This is an alien movie. Jesus.
So
come on, Chaplain.
I'll crawl over.
Can I manipulate Chaplain?
No, I'm crawling over.
It's like his spine, his little sin spine is kind of wiggling on left
so I'll
and right.
flip between begging him to get it out and shouting.
White oatmeal all over the floor. So you don't hear any. I mean, if you're yelling,
I'm
okay. So you
run.
Give me an observation roll. See if you hear something.
1.
All right, you hear. What are you yelling?
Run, Hammer! Which way did it go?
It went out and to the right.
To the right. Which way did he go?
He went to the left.
Okay. It went to the right! Run!
What? It went to the right. What right?
Oh, did I just mess up?
No,
you're fine.
I'm gonna run back and as soon as I can get back to the room and just see.
So you come running back. What you see is a gruesome sight. You see there's white oatmeal all over the floor. You see Dante strapped to a hospital bed, to a surgical bed.
Shit, Dante.
You see Chaplain crawling across the floor, trying to move his upper torso. He's missing his lower extremities, and you'll see them up against the wall, against a medicine cabinet. His legs are just there, and the white oatmeal just pooling out of his what's remaining of his torso.
So I'm starting to cut Dante free because at this point I'm like, shit, Dante, we got to get out of here.
I got 2 questions.
We don't got time for this.
Am I dead, or can I still act?
You're still act. You're alive.
Yeah. So do I see?
Sorry that you're so beat up.
Where's Dante's gun? Can I go towards Dante's gun? He put
Whatever
it on a table. So
I put it on the table wherever. I don't know.
So if he's working on him, I'm gonna start going over towards that, and I want to pull the gun.
All right, so you get your way over to the gun.
Yeah, what the hell?
And I'm fighting you.
You try and prop yourself up, and you've got a gun there. You don't need lower extremities to fire a gun.
Yeah.
Chaplain's gonna get it out. Just run. The xenomorph is in the building. Run. I'm trying to put the straps back on.
You're like,
so I'm actually, you know what? I look and I say, Hammer.
What?
Please, I have limited functions left. Take me to the computer system. I have enough power left to program the nuke.
Oh God! All right.
If you carry me, I can provide cover fire.
How far away are the computer systems, Chaplain?
They're right over there.
They are right over there. I'll tell them where they are.
Well,
I'm still cutting.
You've got terminals here.
And
Dante, the Apollo mainframe is in the North Bastion, which is not where you're at.
And I'm going to tell you, we need to leave Dante here.
I'm not leaving her behind.
There is a xenomorph present. It just left down the hall.
So now she's convinced you too.
There is a xenomorph present.
I'm just cutting until I get her free.
You do think that there's some relevance to what Chaplin's trying to explain to you because he is ripped in two.
Oh yeah, I guess so. But
and when you found it, Dante was strapped to a table.
I know.
So it wasn't her.
Let me rephrase. I know there's a xenomorph in the building. I'm questioning that she's convinced him that she's infected. That's what I'm questioning because I did not see the alien ignore her. So I have no reason to believe that she's not hysterical right now.
Actually, no, I didn't. I wouldn't have necessarily. Did I see that the alien ignored Dante?
No.
No. Yeah,
so as far as I know, she's just going nuts, and I'm trying to save my buddy.
These xenomorphs have killed every person they've come across.
Well, we don't leave soldiers behind.
Why do you think they left Dante behind?
Because it's fucking in me.
Why would it not kill her?
What's the charisma check?
Yeah.
So you can try to do so it'd be a manipulate roll.
I have one empathy,
So go and do a manipulate roll, and
Two.
then you're gonna roll an observation roll.
Okay.
Oh, it's observation on my
Yep,
part.
an observation on your part, and you're gonna do manipulation on Dante's part with +1 dice because
I'm helping.
Chaplain's helping.
I got one
I get
success.
0.
You got 1, you got 0. All right,
Nothing
so
moving.
you're either going to do what she says, or you can either do what she says and ask for something in return, or attack her.
I mean, how close am I to finishing cutting her free?
I mean, what?
Because if I cut her free and she stays, I'm fine with that. But
As you cut her
I'm not
free,
fine
she's
with
like,
that. I'm not fine with
Is
that.
you're
but-
well, I mean, if you unhook
I'm
the buckles, you know,
convincible of that.
she's like putting them back on. She's like, no, you stayed.
I have to get it out of me. I can't. I would rather die.
Well, this is against my better judgment, but if you think there's a chance.
So they have medical pods here. So you know that the medical pods can perform the
But they're not
procedure,
powered.
but you need power.
What about the android? How much power does he have?
Well, not much.
We don't
Not
have
enough to
any way of
actually power
communication,
something
no
like that.
like two-way
Yeah.
radio or anything else in case of like EMP. That seems really underprepared for the Marines.
You need to take me to the
I
computer
don't think
systems
I
as
don't
soon as
think
they
were
are
ready for, like,
operational.
just
All right.
like an
It's the
EMP
eve
of
of war.
like that. Yes, yeah.
So-
If we waste time, they will
Okay.
kill us all. And I should say specifically you all.
If we get the power on, the pod can cut it out.
All right. I'll sheath my knife and keep the pistol in my one hand and pick up Chaplain's upper body.
All right, I'll pick
Just
up
kinda
my
hold it and
guns.
just keep
Okay, so you're out of the bed.
yeah.
Get out of the bed.
I'm gonna
pick
get
up
the
your weapons.
RPG launcher, and
Okay, so you gotta go to the armory to get that.
I have.
She has one.
Oh, you have one. No, you took it from the APC.
I already had it.
No,
you already
that
had
was
it.
part
Okay,
of
so you have an
her
What about
RPG launcher.
grenades? Do you have grenades on you?
I have a grenade launcher.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you get your weapons together. You get out of the surgical off the surgical table. Hammer's carrying Chaplain.
I'll take point then.
Okay. And so outside, I believe that Gunny was heading towards the generators. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Z, Gunny, and the
Okay.
captain.
All right. So the three of you make it over to the generators.
Okay.
It's going to be a heavy equipment roll to repair it,
Heavy machinery.
or heavy machinery.
Do you have
Got
the
3.
skill?
No.
Do you have the skill?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so none of us have the skill. I also have 4.
But you can still, yeah, you can still do it. Anyway, you guys can still. Oh, you can't assist because you're not.
But we can all do it independently.
You can all do it independently.
And you can then combine the
Yep.
successes, right?
No, you don't combine them. It doesn't really work that way. But oh, is the food here? Oh.
2 successes.
I have 1.
Did we order the food?
Just done.
All right, so you have 2.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough.
Okay.
All right, so you do. It takes about 10 minutes, but you know, while you guys are down in the medical bay, as you guys are getting ready to head out, the lights come on. Yep. The lights start coming on. They start flickering.
Is there a pod in this room?
There in the medical bay, there are 4 pods. There are 4 medical pods.
Okay, that's my next move.
Yep, and power is being restored. Things are coming online. A few of the automated, systems start to move and things like that. And you know that it's only a matter of time before Apollo comes back online. So,
Remind me again what Apollo is.
Apollo's the
Basic
mainframe
AI.
computer.
Okay,
It's
okay,
the AI computer,
okay.
kind of like Mother.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? But it's called Apollo. So it's what the Marines use. They don't use Mother. Mother's a spaceship thing.
Okay,
Independence
gotcha.
use. You got a military contract. You got Apollo machines.
So,
Okay.
then I
Power's
guess.
back on.
So, whose perspective are we on right now?
So, anything else that you guys out at the generators are trying to do?
Turn around and head back towards the space elevator, right?
The sublevel? Where the space
Or do
elevator
we want
would
to
be?
head to the nukes?
Nukes are in the armory, which on the
Where
second
is the
sublevel.
space elevator?
In
It's
the
on.
North Bastion.
It's
Yeah,
like
North
on the,
Bastion.
The nukes are in
ground.
North
though.
Bastion.
It's
Well,
in
you
the
haven't
sub-
seen it. It's so you don't see it up here, so it's got to be down on. So it's a 2-story space elevator. So it's either hitting sublevel 1 and 2 or 2 and 3,
All right.
or
Is-
it's up out of.
and there's no
sight.
readout or anything up here that tells us where it is.
Not that you've checked yet. No one's. gone to
Okay,
the
yeah. I
computer
want to
sorry.
go to the terminal and I want to see where the space elevator is.
Okay. So if you go to a terminal in the med, because you guys are outside. So if you guys are going back inside,
Well, we're in the North Bastion.
because you're gonna head to the North Bastion.
Yeah.
So you get to the North Bastion, you're gonna get to a computer terminal where you can easily find out that the space elevator is currently docked And you know that when it's docked with like these huge clamps and stuff. It's docked at sublevels 2 and 3.
Thank God. Okay, so it's on the ground. It's not in
It's
space.
down here.
So it's not going to take 6 hours to get here. Fuck.
No.
That's what I was looking for.
6 hours down. 6
All
hours
right.
back up. Oh shit!
It's an elevator music going.
So as soon as power comes all the way back up, we can actually take off. But we need nukes. We have to nuke this entire city.
Only way for sure.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Chaplain?
I don't know, but we can't wait.
I
We
mean,
All
did
right.
mention that we were going to the med bay, then to the nukes, but we don't have a way of communicating.
Yeah.
So.
How
Well,
far
actually, see if the computers have a communicating, like from this room to that room.
is there? Like an intercom system?
There is.
All right, I'm gonna call the med bay. I'll be like, Chaplain, where the fuck are you?
Do we hear that?
You do.
What are you in the
Hammer,
middle of doing?
Hammer, could you please take me to the terminal?
we're on our way to the terminal, Captain. We had a little run in here. Xenomorphs on site.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit!
Oh wait, I can't respond back. It's a two-way
Open
intercom.
channel. All right, it's 2-way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. It's not like a.
Well, moments
Sound
later, you
tower
hear
intercom.
Captain Silva. Good morning.
Is it Apollo?
It's Apollo. So Apollo's apparently come back online.
Apollo, are the nukes operational on this base?
They need their warheads need to be programmed. They're serviceable.
Do you have the ability to program the nukes?
Need officer override, major level or above. Then
Where-
why did anybody just program nukes?
Is Major Myers? No, is Major Hatfield still on base?
Major Hatfield. I do not sense him. I do not see him. He's not registered in any of the locations in my database.
Is Colonel Myers still on base?
Colonel Myers. Yes.
Where is he?
Outside.
Outside where?
He's in the West Bastion. West Bastion.
Do you have any life vitals on?
Biometric readings are nominal.
All right, I'm gonna go
You
get
said
that
nominal
like
or-
passcode or his. Do they have like key cards or something like that? Or
They've got so in
All
their
right.
dog tags, their dog tags act like access.
That's
tags.
cool.
Yeah.
all right,
fun.
all
Let's
right,
go.
let's go. Are you guys with me, Z, Gunny?
There.
All right.
Mhm.
Be advised, Hammer. We are headed to the west.
Captain, actually,
West Bastion.
there's a bit of a problem with that. You see, we need to stay around in the med bay. It seems like Dante might have a problem we need to deal with before we can meet up with you.
Captain, Dante can easily be put in one of the healing pods,
And
we can forward ourselves to the computer systems.
I'll say, Hammer, just go. There's xenomorphs on campus.
Take care what you need to take care of, and meet us at the North Bastion.
All right.
And we will go to the West Bastion to get the key card.
I'm gonna toss you the grenade launcher
Oh shit, yeah.
Here.
and the accoutrement that goes with it.
So, would you
All right.
like me to program your surgery?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a comtech roll. So you're looking to do some type of removal,
I go to the
foreign
secret,
body,
the secret menu,
Yeah, right. Like okay.
Alien abortion.
all the way at the bottom of the list. Hey, 2 successes.
Okay. As you're putting in the details of the surgical procedure, the med pod, a warning comes up and says risk of post termination high.
Do it.
You're looking as it's coming up the screen.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So I look at that and I just click through it.
Okay, you click accept anyway.
Yeah.
So okay. So just like what we saw, in the movie, you get in this thing and it closes around you. Right, this little robotic arm comes out and boom, boom, starts pumping you full of anesthetics and stuff, and you pass out. You go to sleep.
Once Dante's out, I tell Hammer, we should go.
All right, I scoop him up and head towards the
Okay.
terminal.
These little robotic arms are like starting to do their work on Dante. All right, so you pick up the torso, right? You're carrying him. Oh,
We don't need the whole torso, right?
No, you only need the upper half. It'd be nice if it just beheaded you.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what
and
I
you
was
could be like,
thinking.
You
here's-
guys aren't waiting for
You'd be a
Dante
lot
to be
more
out of
portable.
surgery to like
no,
take her?
no,
You're just going?
feet, yeah.
That's what Dante convinced me to do.
But then your captain said like take care of business and then meet us at the North Bastion.
Yeah.
And guess what? We did take care
Oh.
of business. You did not specify business.
Dante convinced
I love being the captain.
Hammer that the
Fucking
terminal was
shit
more
job.
important.
Sturdy jump.
And Hammer would get on board with that and think Dante was a badass for suggesting that.
Did you hear the communication like get to North Bastion?
I mean, yeah.
So you're leaving the med bay You're leaving Dante behind,
Yes.
and you're Hammer's carrying Chaplain out to meet. Well, you don't have any comms with the rest of the group.
Well, we did. We had the intercom system, and so
Oh, right,
I
you have
told
the
them to go
intercom
to
system.
meet us at the North Bastion.
Also, I have
Okay.
the plasma rifle in my hand.
All right. So you move to the north, where the North Bastion is. All right. So inside the North Bastion, that's like I said, that's where the hardware for the mainframe for Apollo is.
And we're headed to the Southwest Bastion.
You're heading to the North Bastion.
No. Our team
We were heading to the West Bastion.
to locate
The bombs.
Colonel Myers.
Oh, Myers.
Oh, the
yeah,
nukes.
sorry.
The
Yeah,
nukes.
Colonel Myers
You're looking. Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got Captain, Gunner,
and Z.
and Z are all heading to the West Bastion. Okay.
Yes.
So Apollo gives you basically gives you. Apollo says, I can try and shine some light on the area.
That would be greatly appreciated, Paulo.
As you guys come out, you can see there's most of this western area of the fort has been destroyed, has been reduced to rubble. There's an area where there's a bunch of pieces of concrete and rebar and things that have been kind of upturned, and you see sticking out of the ground is the white hilt of his marine sword, stuck in the dirt, and kind of pinned up against a piece of concrete.
Okay.
Started calling out, I guess. Colonel Myers! Colonel
I'm
Myers!
going to check out the sword. I want to look and see if it is pitted from acid.
Look at it. It is not
chopped or cut.
It is not.
And is
pitted.
there blood on it?
There is not blood.
I'm gonna start digging.
Oh, okay.
Like start moving rubble. I'm trying to find a body with a dog tag on it.
Right. So go ahead and give me an observation roll,
Not the greatest.
and anyone that's assisting can you
Is
can
he
add a
giving
die.
hand?
You can add a die
Yeah.
from either
Yeah, over
one.
there.
So
Look
add,
there. Take a die.
Add 2 dice. You guys are all kind of doing it together.
Yeah. Search and rescue.
It's an alien.
Can I push the roll?
You can push the roll.
No,
Oh, you got an alien,
no.
so you
Nope, I
can't
can't.
push it.
I can't. That's right.
So what's your panic level right now? Stress level?
1.
1. Okay, so you're good there. We're going to roll. If you roll 6, you could increase everyone's stress level.
No pressure.
Alright, so you're good. Alright. So you're digging around, you don't seem to find a body. But you know that the colonel is never
Without
his
his hand
sword.
on it.
Right. So
And his tracker motioned to this area.
Well, that EMP wiped out our transponders.
That's true.
Yeah.
Apollo,
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just
Apollo,
gonna keep
what do you
digging.
have? Apollo, where do you have him? How close are we?
says it's with you.
I mean, can I?
Start searching the sword, see if he has his dog tag.
That's your location.
Okay, I guess we just.
So you guys
clearing
can
rubble.
both. You've made an observation roll.
Is
You
there
guys
anything
can.
above me?
You guys can make an observation roll.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking up for.
2.
2 successes.
All right.
Oh, you're not going to use that.
So with your 2,
Was it a success and then?
with your 2 successes and some digging, you start to see a sleeve, like a military.
I think I got him over
uniform
here.
Sleeve.
All right. I'll go
Go over
over
and
it.
help him.
Yeah, help him.
Okay. As you pull the sleeve out, you pull the sleeve out from, you pull away a piece of rubble and you pull a sleeve out. It kind of, the rubble, the way it fell, it kind of made like a little cubby hole. It's a fatigue top, but like it's been removed, like it's been taken off, right? And it's covered in some kind of gelatinous goo, right? In the breast pocket, you can see as they're hanging out are his dog tags.
Grab him. Yep.
Yep,
Grab. Yeah.
Okay.
I grab him.
Give you a look.
There's no colonel inside the shirt. but,
All right. Not my
Let's
fucking
go.
problem.
The strange clear fluid around that's kind of along the majority of the garment. It's if you touch it, it's sticky and stringy.
It's some alien shit.
Yep.
It's alien shit.
Alien shit.
Or some gorilla group.
Really glue.
All right. So I have the dog tags. We are going back to Apollo.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's field upgrade.
So you're going back to the North Bastion.
Mhm.
Okay. Everyone else besides Dante is at the North Bastion, correct? So the medical pod does its thing, right? You're going to be in surgery for a little bit, right? But it's quick though, minutes, not hours. It's just like you start doing all kinds of crazy stuff, right? You're like in a medical car wash, right? Right?
Car
Right?
That's pretty funny.
It was pretty intense.
Yeah, it was. At least you're out, right? You didn't have to administer your own anesthetic,
Or staple yourself.
or staple yourself, right? You didn't have to do any of that. That was pretty insane. I don't know how she stayed conscious for all that, but all right. So North Bastion. The way the North Bastion is, you've got a series of You've got the tunnel that goes down to the sublevel. You guys have already realized that the elevator is docked at sublevels 2 and 3. So the top of the elevator is docked at sublevel 2, and then the lower one is sublevel 3. You know you can only access sublevel 3 with the majors or the colonel's dog tags.
Okay.
Right? Apollo's online. You guys go to the North Bastion. There's a series of... so there's an operations center. There is the mainframe where the computer is, and then there is a war room. And these are all accessed along a series of basically like catwalks that you can get to, right up here on this ground floor. In the middle of this in this space here, is the shaft that goes down from up above. All right, so you've got the linkage that the elevator goes, follows, and then you've got the flexible tubing that goes up alongside of it to pump oil. If you go up and you look down, you can see the top of the elevator. All right, so you can see that it's down a ways. It's down one floor. It's down one sub-level. And that elevator probably never looked so good.
Is there any access from the top of the elevator?
Yes. Well, no. So what you need to do is you need to get to sub-level 2. So
There's no way to
We can't
climb
call
down
it
to
up?
you can climb down to it from here.
And we
Yeah.
can't call it up to the level we're on?
Yeah, you can. You
Okay.
can, right? But you need an override. So
I got the fucking...
You got the
yeah,
dog tags,
the dog
right?
tags. Let's
So-
call it up. We don't have to climb
Let's
down.
go over and set the nukes for 7 hours first.
Well, yes. As soon as I got here with Chaplain, I was looking for the comm center too. Is that what we need to go? Or
you need to go to the armory, which is at sub-level
armory?
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
So we have to go down to
Sorry,
sub-level
yeah,
2, set the nukes.
that's where we're
Okay.
heading.
Okay.
And, sorry, one more time. The elevator is at...
Sub-level 3.
Sub-level 2
Sub-level
and
three.
3.
Sub-level 2 and 3.
It's two-story elevator.
It's a two-story
Okay.
elevator.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
a
all
big
go down
elevator.
together to sub-level 2. Chaplain, I'm going to need you to prime the nukes. I have the dog tags here. That will give you access.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
And I'll hold out my dog tag.
All right.
You have 2 arms? You have 2 good arms, right? Yeah, you just
Yeah,
you just don't
I
have
fixed them.
Okay, you just
Yeah,
don't
I
have
just
your
don't have a
lowers.
lower body.
You just don't have a lower body, all right?
Yeah, so I'll take the dog
At least
tag.
the android can't bleed to death.
Yeah.
Right? It's really
That's
just there to
helpful.
help fill the spaces. You're like, okay, see that? To be as authentic, to close to human as possible.
I'm also going to use the intercom system
Okay.
and page the med bay and say, Dante, we're leaving in 5 minutes. You get here, or we're leaving you behind. I don't know if she's awake or
It
not.
does take a little bit of time for you to run, kind of you have to
Okay,
go get the sword,
10
things
minutes.
like that. So by the time that's over, you're waking up out of you're waking up in the medical tube, and it's open. It has opened up, and there is a foreign object dangling from the forceps.
Is it moving?
It is not moving.
Oh.
Right? It is purple in color and devoid of life is what it looks like. You've got a strange film of something all over you. You've got some type of fast-drying liquid bandage that is holding the sutures, holding your incision site closed. You're in a great deal of pain, right? You're going to be at -2 dice for every test that you take.
Okay.
And you're waking up. You're very groggy, but you wake up on this medical table,
So
Okay.
and you are alone.
when the captain calls out that we have X amount of minutes, then I'm gonna pass off Chaplain to Gertie.
Hold this.
To Gunny, and head back for Dante.
Okay.
I'm going back for a cat.
Yeah. Gunny, if you place me in front of the computer,
Okay. And I'll start moving towards the north
and
bastion.
I'm just going to start working with that.
Okay. All right. What are you looking for?
So I'm looking for the new controls.
Okay. So,
Basically,
go ahead and give me a ComTech roll.
Please.
I thought that was the time
Oh
set.
yes, 3 successes.
Okay. So in your efforts, you find that the nukes are intact, right? So the nukes that are carried here at this base, they are about 12 meters long, and they do have active warheads that you can remotely program and set the time detonation on from the computer terminal area.
Excellent.
All right. So
Um,
what are you going to set them for?
So this is what I'm going to do, and it's very
Okay.
specific. Actually, what I'm going to do is actually ask,
Use that
what is
fake
everybody
angel.
else doing?
Okay. So
7
I
hours.
already ran out the room.
So
It's gonna take
you told me 7
6 hours to get up the elevator.
yeah, it takes
It's
6
cutting it close.
It takes 6 hours to make a full trip from sub-level 3 all the way up to the platform.
We need to level this fucking place. That is priority one for me.
I can set this so that all nuclear warheads will go off once
Yes.
you are in
All.
safety.
Yep.
This place
Actually,
will
not
be-
at the same time though. What is it? I guess they have to go at the same time because one will set off the other's with chain reaction. Ideally, you'd have them go off at different times because you have a bigger explosion. But I think they're so closely clumped together that they'll all go off anyway.
Will this incinerate the whole?
And I'll like stop for a second, think, and say, based on my calculations, this should be sufficient to make sure that nothing is left.
All right, set it
Yeah,
up.
the place has 12 nukes in total. Yeah.
So now, what are you guys doing?
We are getting to the space elevator.
So you guys are leaving.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So the way you access the sublevel from here is there's a maintenance shaft with ladders that go down off the catwalks, or you can go out to the ramp that goes down.
We're at sublevel 2, aren't we?
You're on sublevel. No, you're at the ground floor.
I thought we had to go to sublevel 2 to arm the nukes.
You arm the nukes remotely through the computer terminal.
All right. Well, then let's
take
climb
the
down.
let's climb down. Let's not take the ramp. I don't want people seeing us
So Dave,
or other things.
couple things.
If
So
something
these
sees you
guys,
inside that maintenance shaft, you're fucked.
these
Or
guys
either
leave.
way. I mean, yeah.
As they leave, I also want to check on the computer system. Does this room seal?
This room?
Yeah.
So the rooms that seal are the war room and operations and the mainframe room. All the other rooms don't seal.
Am I in one of those?
No, you're in one of like the you're in the gantry.
Okay.
You know, you're kind of the opening,
Just
like
But they,
the new control center.
It ain't nothing important.
It's like a storage closet.
Yeah.
Do I know if there's any other terminals that can set or change the new codes?
So in order to so you set the codes, but in order to execute the data you need, it's restricted access, and you need major level access or higher. But you
Gave them the dog tag.
you have the dog tag.
So this is what I do. It's very specific.
Okay.
I take the dog tags. Do I need to put them somewhere or just have them?
You need to
in
scan
person?
them, yeah.
So I'll scan them,
Okay.
and then I'm going to set them on the console.
You get like this welcome,
Yeah.
Colonel Myers.
So I'm going to go ahead and, as these guys are going away, ticky-tack, what's the minimum amount of time I can set this thing to set off?
The minimum amount of time?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yep.
I ticky-tack in 5 minutes. I hit enter, and then as soon as the code goes through, I take the pulse rifle and hammer where the
What the fuck?
dog tags are in the console.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So you all probably hear.
Okay, you guys hear gunfire. You guys are, so the rest of you are moving, you're like hobbling like, you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
right? You're running over towards the medical, and the other three of you are,
Turning around because there's gunfire.
but where were you heading?
We're headed to the maintenance shaft.
You're heading to the
Fine,
maintenance
yeah,
shafts, right. So you're heading up one of the long hallways to
Okay.
head towards the maintenance shaft.
That's it.
You hear a pulse rifle discharge.
Turn around
All right,
The-
turn around.
and look back the way we came.
I pull out my
Uh-huh.
pistol.
You don't see anything.
Sir?
Chaplain, what the fuck's going on?
You just shout that down. We don't have
Well,
comms.
there's a
Yeah,
thing-
I shout it down.
There's
Yeah.
a two-way comm on the ceiling.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Do I have access
Apollo's,
to that comm?
Apollo's up and
Yeah.
running.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, it's an open channel.
Wonderful. Well, Captain, you have served us well, but we cannot have any chance of this escaping the planet, nor anybody else that knows that this happened escaping the planet.
What? Why?
So we can hear
This
it
is
too.
the Colonel's orders.
Fuck the Colonel. The
no
Colonel's
one
dead.
can know what happened here.
I'm the high-ranking officer now. The Colonel's dead.
I'm sorry, Captain. I don't have to listen to you.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna run back up.
You all have, luckily, 5 minutes to contemplate your lives, and if you would like, I'd be happy to tell you some more jokes. I know you all
Shut
really
the
love
fuck up. All right. So he fired the console with the dog. Are
We
the
don't
dog
know.
tags? Okay, I'm going
We
back
don't
up.
know.
I'm going back up as
You
fast
left
as
him,
possible.
you don't
I'm
know
going.
what.
Gonna run up and see if we can take the dog tags and
Yeah.
reverse it.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you run up, he's there, right?
Yep.
Captain, you'll be happy to know the surgery
I'm
was
just
a
gonna
success.
Pistol straight to the face.
Okay, so we're gonna go into the initiative cards. Okay. So, all right, everyone's there except for Hammer and Dante.
Yep.
So you guys will be here in momentarily. So go ahead and choose cards. That's fine.
So we reunited.
Not quite yet.
Not
You're
quite
you're
yet.
about 2 rounds away.
Oh boy. Do we need initiative?
Yes.
Go ahead and draw a card, yeah, because
Oh, okay.
you will be. 3 is a good number.
Tobble. That's your hobble roll.
You got your hobble on.
All right, and I'm gonna draw an initiative card just in case anything of mine happens. All right, 10. All right, there we go.
Apollo.
It's a good one for you. All right, because there is a xenomorph on the loose. All right, so 1. Are you like double timing it?
Yeah.
All right, and are you assisting Dante with the move?
Yeah, once I reach Dante, I'll
Right.
throw.
So give me a mobility roll
Okay.
to try and usher her
Oh,
along
so we
without.
did reunite.
Well, the two of you.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I thought you meant with the rest of the group. No. Oh yeah. You see you see Hammer running up, and he's like,
What?
he basically gets to you as you hear the gunfire, and you guys. So you got one. As long as you got one, you're good.
Who gave the scent the fucking
All right,
gun?
and so you're able.
I
So
know.
it's going to be
I
two.
knew
It's
better
going to
when
be
he
2
got
rounds
the gun.
before you reunite at the North Bastion with the group.
No, this gun was from
It's from
Dante.
Med
It's
Bay.
Dante's.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to protect you all, so you let me take a rifle.
I thought you gave him the pistol.
No, I was going to.
I pulled my gun,
But I was like,
and I almost
you wanna
shot
give
him,
him
but then I
your
was like,
rifle.
okay.
It's not right of me to take.
Should have gone with your gut. Should have gone with your gut.
All right. So on 1, so you're assisting Dante with the move. So because of that, you'll be there. You got 2 rounds until you're reunited back in the North Bastion with the rest of the team.
You betrayed me, your best friend.
Who's got
Not
2?
that it
Anyone got
matters.
2?
No, not
3?
2. I have 3.
Okay, you got 3. You're running. 4. You can
I'll
speak.
address
You can
that.
do things like that. You can try and
Yeah.
command. You can try and bark orders. That kind of
Apollo,
thing.
are there any other ways off this planet? This moon?
In 5 minutes.
Nuclear detonation in
Fine.
T minus
Apollo.
4 minutes. Right.
Are there backup controls to the to the armory terminal?
Yes. Command override major level and above.
Apollo, what powers the nuclear launch? The generators?
The launch. There are independent launchers that
But where do they draw power from?
the local power grid or the auxiliary generators.
Let's undo our work.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
The problem is,
But then
we
how
do
we-
want this place nuked. Once we take it offline, then it can't be nuked.
So we have to go down.
Unless we can find a way to stop it for the moment
Yeah.
and it's inside the computer, which we haven't learned that the dog test destroyed it.
It's Chaplain to undo what he's done.
I know. It's
Are there any other ranking officers? Actually, you got it.
I mean, I'm the highest ranking officer
No,
now,
are
right?
there any other major or
Captain.
higher ranking officers deceased on the fort?
I might be able to convince him just through work buddies. I'm his buddy, he's my buddy.
What? I mean,
So
So
hopefully,
Apollo says I detect 6 life forms.
1, 2.
No, I detect 7 life forms.
I don't count as life form. That's even scarier.
But they don't.
Yes.
We don't know that.
Okay, great.
Apollo, where do you show us on a map your map of life forms?
So you look at the terminal, you see a schematic come up, right? And what you see on sub-level 3, there's a blip, bleep, bleep, bleep. And then you also see what looks like maybe one of the pipelines that correspond to connect off the base that run out to the west, right? There's a moving blip, bleep, bleep, going through the pipeline.
No.
Coming this way or going out?
It's going towards the base.
Okay.
I got a question, Dave. Was that thinking? Were they doing that for a moment? 'Cause if so,
They
I
were.
want to do something.
All right, yeah, sure, good.
You're on 7. Does anyone
Well,
else
that's what I'm
want
saying.
to-
We got initiative, but then everybody started doing.
Oh,
a bunch
sorry,
of things.
sorry. That's
No,
my.
If
Yeah, my
that's the
fault.
case, I'm gonna have time to do something.
Yeah, you. So because you're on. So,
I'm on
that was
9.
3.
I'm
So
on 7.
5. You're 1 and 3 are busy. 5. You're having Mother or Apollo pull up stuff. So you're gonna be next. So you can
Okay.
go ahead and take an action.
So I'm gonna. Look
And you also notice that one of the terminals that's for anyone that might still be here or have caught back up with Chaplain, that one of the terminals has been destroyed by gunfire.
Am I there yet?
You're there.
Yeah,
The
well,
only people that aren't here are Hammer and Dante.
Okay, okay.
So, as you get close so that I can see you, Captain. It's been enjoyable to be with you all, and I am sad that you have the time to contemplate the strangeness of death, but at least it will be swift. I wonder what I'll feel when I'm gone. And I turn my plasma rifle up to my processor and just fire.
oh,
Okay, so you turn. I'm only going to make you make a roll, right? He turns the plasma rifle on himself, pulls the trigger, and the bullets rack through his skull, and his head
It's so
explodes.
sad.
Boof! Right, and he falls to a slump.
I still get my agenda points if I'm dead.
I think that counts.
Right. And the
I'm
pulse
gonna
rifle falls
Look
to the
really
ground.
quick, scan around, see if I can find the dog tags.
It's my turn.
All right. So
So
your
that's what
turn.
I'm doing. I'm looking for the dog tags.
Give me an
Oh, no.
observation roll.
No. I was.
He was working with Apollo to bring up schematics to find out where the life forms were. What do you have? Barry?
I have a 9.
You have a 9. Okay, you're next. All right. Give me an observation roll. You're looking for dog tags. Okay.
I'm going to push the
We're
roll.
gonna push it. All right. So add 1 to your stress level, and I'm gonna
1 success.
increase everyone's stress level from the android blowing his head off.
Oh, cool.
That's
Cool.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
All right.
Even
So
if we
you've
were-
got
So wait,
one
that would've been-
success.
Are we there?
All right.
No.
You're not there yet,
2
right?
successes.
So 2 successes. You find the dog tags in a small waste receptacle. You know, like alongside some paper. He like tried to hide them or threw them away or something. You know, not real well hidden, but
Okay.
you find them.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to run to another terminal.
Okay.
Where's the nearest terminal? Apollo, where's the nearest terminal?
Upper deck. You know, there's another one across the gantry.
Okay.
Right. It's on the other side.
Okay. I want to run to that.
Okay. So you can run to that. So at 9,
Apollo, current command structure here at the base.
Captain Silva.
So Captain Silva is the highest ranking officer, so wouldn't that normally allow field promotion to a position to be able to override everything at the base?
No.
No.
Another
Your
officer would have to.
Your
give you a
assessment is
field promotion.
inaccurate. You know, field promotion can only be authorized by Colonel Myers himself.
Would positional ranks disappear down to captain if captain is the highest ranking position in the fort?
Captain Silva, being the highest ranking officer at the fort at the time, would be in charge of delegating all fort-centric duties to her subordinates.
Would that include access to levels 3, etc.?
Access to sub-level 3 is restricted. Major level access and above.
I got the dog tags though.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still in an issue?
Yeah, so we're still in a turn order.
Unless Zoom was thinking,
So 1 round's gone
screw
by.
these guys.
So as we come back around, so you're continuing. So go ahead and give me another mobility roll.
They didn't get stressed from the android blowing
No.
his head off. Okay,
No.
good.
They just did.
Let me see your personal agenda.
Why-
What the fuck, Pedro?
So
All right.
I'm gonna look down at the sutures and say, "Wait, so you were right?
Yeah, there was
Oh.
something in me.
Fuck's sake.
I don't know when. It must have been during the new synapse input.
I'm gonna wonder if I had one.
All right.
You know, it's
How many
bowl of
hits? How
water
many
or
successes
whatever.
you get on your mobility?
Living-
1.
ancient
So
dead.
you continue to
Living
scoot
dead.
along. At the end of this round, you'll beat. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is next.
5. I run for the other terminal.
Okay,
Follow
so you run
the
to the
captain.
and follow the captain. All right, so you make it over the other terminal. The captain's got the dog tag. So 8.
Yep, I'm going to scan the dog tags, and
Give me a ComTech roll.
I will aid you with
I
it.
don't score. I guess. Okay, cool.
You don't know how to work.
No, I don't fucking look. That's not my job. That's what my synth was fucking for.
So you're gonna add your stress level and dice. And a
I-
3 stress level.
I will
Yeah.
aid you with that. Oh, we don't have contact. We can't aid, right?
Correct.
I mean, fucking push it again. I guess.
You're gonna push
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Add a
look,
stress
what, I
die.
mean, like, what else
We're
do
trying
we
to
have?
push.
So add another stress level to your
Yep,
character
yep,
sheet.
yep.
All right.
I usually do it after. I added
All right,
other
no problem.
stress dice.
Oh, an alien. An alien and a success. So roll a panic test.
Okay, wait.
So now you're adding what, 4?
Yep.
Okay. That 10. All right, 6. You keep it together.
Okay.
All right.
But I got a success.
Okay. So you successfully interface
Okay.
with the terminal,
All right.
and it asks for your security access. So you would scan the dog
Yeah,
tag.
I scanned the dog
You
tag.
scan the dog tag. It says, "Oh, Colonel Myers," on the screen.
Abort nuclear detonation.
Give me another ComTech roll. They don't have a menu. It's all nuke codes. Push here. You know, right? You've got to kind of navigate your way through.
It's a big
Idiocracy.
frowny.
Yeah.
Nuclear missiles for idiocracy.
We've
together.
made this.
Keep it
We've made this
together,
super
Captain.
simple so that anyone can figure it out.
One success. No,
Yeah.
no alien.
All right. So you got a success.
Okay.
You get to the little subroutine there where you can take a look at this running timer on a detonation, and you're going to assume that it's linked to the nukes. You know, further examination, you think that it is.
Stop.
Your turn is done.
Ah.
All right. So on 9. Nope. wait.
I have no idea what to do. I am waiting.
Okay.
Are we
At
all
the, end
gonna
of the,
die?
at the end of the round, you guys come hobbling in. You see your pulse rifle that you lent Chaplain on the ground. His head's blown off. what's left of him, I mean, no lower extremities. There's like part of his torso, but you know he's got like a big cavity that had been melted out. His head's completely been obliterated. The terminal that he's laying next to has been destroyed by gunfire. The captain
is frantically pounding on the terminal.
The captain's
stop!
He's at another terminal across the gantry, trying to do something, frantically trying to access something on the computer.
Sweat is just pouring down. I'm like shaking. I'm like, oh fuck.
Right. That's the scene that you guys walk into. What are you gonna do?
Hey guys.
Captain, what can we do to help?
It's your turn.
Oh,
it's Dante's turn.
All right, let's put me down, and then I'm gonna point the gun at the. There's only one.
I'm sorry, you're one. I'm sorry, you're first. I skipped.
So,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really picturing carrying you, but like, supporting.
You've had to help. You've had to help. Yeah.
So I unwrap her arm from my shoulders and say, Captain, try to get my head around what happened and what can we do to help?
So
what's the situation? Well, we're all going to die in about 4 minutes.
Apollo has notified us that there are 7 life forms in this area. As far as I know, one of them is probably a xenomorph coming down the pipeline to the west. From the west. Right? From the west?
All right, I'm heading that direction.
Stay close, though.
Running outside?
No.
Stay close.
Are we talking about?
And I gave you the
like
grenade
the west side of the
launcher.
room or the west or coming from?
How many doors are in
Outside
the
of
room?
base,
That's a good
running up on one of the oil pipelines.
Oh. Sorry, I missed it. Okay. Like
Close enough to where Apollo can pick up on senses.
Cool. Okay. It's inside. So yeah, I'll stay towards the door,
Look,
just
big
watching
respawn on my
outward. And
Just be prepped
is
to
this the only
defend.
door in here? It's the only entrance to this chamber.
Well, no. There's there are 2 maintenance shafts that go down to sublevel 1 and sublevel different various sublevels all the way down to sublevel 3.
So I'll guard the entrance in while hopefully they can figure out something to do.
Okay. All right. So on 3.
I'll set up at the next maintenance tunnel.
Okay, so you move over to the maintenance elevator. So the maintenance tunnel is just an elevator that goes straight down.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys are you're gonna post up at the other one, or you're post up at the main entrance.
Yeah, main entrance.
All right. So that was on 3, 4, 5. 5 is Gunny.
Can you assist? You?
No, I can't because I don't have Comtech.
I don't have Comtech either.
Yeah, but he can't assist unless you have friends.
Okay.
I thought that.
You get through there pretty good though, without having being.
I keep
any
pushing
formal
it.
training.
I keep pushing it.
Oh yeah, your stress levels.
Yeah.
You're just like, you're just like, come
Your
on,
stress
come on.
levels carry.
But I will stick beside you because if you fail the roll, then I can try myself.
Yeah. So you're holding your action to try again
Yeah.
just in case I fail?
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's go to Bruce at 8.
All right.
Give me another Comtech roll.
Fuck! Please. Please. I want to live. I do want to live.
Oh, you
4
do want to
successes worth of wanting to live.
Bam!
There we go,
Nice.
baby.
All right. So you enter the codes and you change the detonation sequence. You
7
stop
hours.
the detonation sequence.
Yeah. Okay.
And with 4 successes, you can also, as a stunt, you can put on a show and set new detonation timers.
We'll do 7.5.
7.5 hours.
hours. Yeah.
All right. So you
We'll
set
either
the
be up there
timer.
or we'll be dead.
You override the 4-minute timer and set it to 7.5 hours, and you scan the dog tag to confirm.
Okay.
And it starts counting down.
All right. Cool. All right. So 1 problem done. Next problem, we need to get to the space elevator and get the fuck
Sublevel
out.
2. Let's stay away from sublevel 3 where there's another big critter.
Yeah. Let's call it the.
I've still got the 3D map that's showing the thing on the 3rd level.
What's to stop it from getting on the
From,
elevator?
Sublevel 3?
At this point.
There's an
Sublevel
alien on
3.
sublevel
I mean, that's
3.
what
Yeah,
we have guns
there's a
for,
blip on
hopefully?
sub-level 3.
There's
in
one
the-
coming from this direction.
They can't use a
The-
grenade
one
launcher
of the
on
blips is
elevator.
in the elevator at sub-level 3.
I mean, maybe we'll
The
find
elevator.
out.
It's over the elevator area. Yep.
All right.
On
Captain,
sub-level 3.
Yep.
the blip is on the elevator on sublevel 3.
It's on the elevator.
Yeah, the blip. You can see
Oh,
from what you're looking at over
Not
there.
the blip that was moving.
No, the blip that was moving is traveling along one of the oil pipelines.
Okay.
There's another blip that is stationary.
Let's
And
call it up and be
sub-level
ready
3.
to fire into the elevator.
Is there a way to separate the 2 cars?
No, they're not 2 cars. They're one big car.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're accessed via There's an access. There's a couple access ports inside.
Who has guns?
Kind of like these maintenance
I got
elevators.
guns.
You got guns? Who has guns?
Pistol.
Pistol? All right. So this
Okay.
is what we're gonna do. We're
We
gonna.
draw it out.
Okay.
Our odds of taking it inside that without destroying the space elevator itself are minimal. If we can draw it out.
I mean, it's built for space, right?
What is
Are we in front of the elevator control?
Oh, you're in
What
front of a
guns do we have
terminal.
left?
You're in front of a
I
terminal.
have a handgun and a
Computer
knife.
terminal. Looking at a schematic of the.
You have
of the
one pulse
bases.
rifle.
And
Uh,
you
Paula's
have,
brought
I
up,
gave my pulse rifle to the captain.
light
Yeah, I have a
form
pulse
of
rifle, that's
blitz.
right.
Okay.
One of us
I know
that
that I
actually
don't
killed
want it to bypass us for any reason. So
We don't
I am
have very
running
much firepower.
to the
We have grenades.
Lift.
Fuck, we have grenades. Okay.
We-
All right.
who has
We have
grenades?
time. You're right. We
That's
have
on a
time.
sublevel
We can
down
do this.
below. So then
Okay.
you go
Does
down
it come to this level though?
Yes, it can. Yes.
And I'm gonna
So,
push it here.
We need.
No,
All right.
no, it's access. It's at the control panel is on sub-level 1.
You want your launcher back?
Oh,
All right.
so there's no. It's not like an elevator.
What I'm thinking
Right. No
Oh,
button
okay.
up
is, let's just say this is the elevator is there, that level, this is second level. We go down, one of us goes down. I'll volunteer, right?
No.
No.
Go down,
I'm going down.
hit the button, it draws it out.
Billboard bugs.
Run up the stairs, run to here, and go in as it's chasing me.
For
No.
once, Gunny, I gotta agree with you, and I do volunteer.
No.
Now, here's the concern: control for the entire system. Apollo just told me is on level 3.
No, sub-level 1. Sub-level 1.
I'm
You're
not
on,
sub-level 3.
you are on level 1 right now.
Yeah, it's
Sub-level
So
1.
it's down
Not
one.
sub-level
It's a
3.
2-story elevator, so it's docked currently at sub-level 2
Two
and
and 3.
sub-level 3. Yeah.
And I thought that Apollo told me the controls are at sub-level 3.
No, it's sub-level 1.
Okay.
Controls are 1 floor down.
Well, one step at a time. Let's get to those controls.
We
All
just readjust and do it one level different.
Yeah.
Instead of going down to level 3 and drawing it out, we do it at level 2 while everyone else waits on sub level 1 to go in when it comes out.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm completely understanding the plan that you're.
Okay. So, 2-level elevator.
Yeah.
It's on the bottom one. Somebody goes, the door opens, goes, it chases them out, hopefully. While that's happening, everybody goes in the other door on sub-level 2.
And it's like 2 floors. It's not
Yeah.
just like one big container.
It's a 2-story
Okay.
elevator.
Single container.
Now,
2 stories.
this might be
There's a floor that separates the top deck from the bottom
there
deck.
is.
Yes, there is. And
understand
then
that
those
this-
two are
the person that's
accessed
staying
via,
behind
kind of like these maintenance
probably won't make
ladders.
it to the top elevator. But there's a chance they can.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, everyone else can. One person will probably die but might survive.
I don't like this. I don't like.
We can't chase it. We can't take it. Think of what we went through to fight that last
You're
one.
right. You're right. Okay.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. If we had all of our firepower, maybe. But
So are there?
I'd be
Okay.
dead in 5 minutes if you not reprogram the nukes.
Okay. All right. So there's a staircase or there's a ramp down
Yeah, there's a ramp.
to sub-level 2 or 3.
So there's a ramp that goes down to sub-level 1, right? And which is the topmost, the sub-level that's closest to the surface.
Okay.
The way the ramp goes, it's basically like it's not used for vehicles and things like that, right? It's for personnel. So you walk down this long, gradual, decline, and it flattens out at an access door, and you go into sub-level 1. From there, you can go down to sub-level 2 and sub-level 3, that kind of thing. But you got to get down to the sub-level first.
I'm
You
just
can
trying
access
to
it
plan.
from maintenance ladders. There are 2 maintenance ladders that go straight down up here, and then you can go back out and then enter the ramp that's outside.
And we can climb down to the top access hatch of the elevator from where we are now.
Yeah, through the maintenance ladders. You can go down, get on the top of the
I'm
elevator.
trying to plan an escape route because I'm going to keep being optimistic and thinking that person could get out. I'm trying to plan an escape route. If we come in from the top, we open the door somehow on the level that it's in.
where's it going to be drawn to?
Maybe it's just trapped in there. Maybe we just open the door, it'll just wander out on its own.
Like a wild animal that doesn't want to kill people.
Yeah.
Does the intercom go into the elevator?
Yeah.
It could be one of us.
One
It
of-
could be
Okay,
a
you're
Marine.
making
All right.
You're correct. Actually, we're making a wild accusation or assumption.
Yeah.
It's a xenomorph.
Mhm.
It could be
anybody.
Could be the colonel.
Well, we found,
No, we didn't
Found
find a
his
body.
uniform top and his sword.
but Apollo confirmed that I was the highest ranking officer alive.
Oh,
So,
But it could be,
But it could be-
a private.
you're right. We're making an assumption.
Could be one of the
all right,
insurgents.
intercom. I'm gonna intercom the.
Okay.
Is anyone in there? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Don't get any response.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's
It's an alien. They're not
That's
answering.
an
It's an alien. It's got to be an alien.
Move as a team, stay far enough to avoid crossfire and acid splash.
all right.
What we're
So,
going to do is draw it out, grenade the hell out of it, and run for the other door.
Would it be safe to fire grenades this close to the elevator?
No,
Well,
We don't wanna damage the
Probably not.
elevator.
You might damage
that's
the
why
elevator.
it has to be drawn out.
So we want to leave this whole chamber a minute.
can I just open the doors to the elevator now?
And it'll run for us.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
We won't have time to
get
get
dog
away.
tags. You can basically do
Well,
whatever.
we're on level 1. It's on sub-level 2 and 3.
Yes,
Correct.
but how are we going to get down to the
Because there's
elevator?
an access shaft on top.
I am walking
We
over
can
to the
climb
hatch
down
right
from
now,
level 1.
And I'm going to start climbing.
There's
down
two
the hatch.
maintenance. There's two maintenance ladders.
We can climb down.
up here.
Let's
That go
go.
straight down to sub level 1.
And I'm assuming once I get in the elevator, I will be able to control it from the elevator itself.
You're assuming.
Okay. What if it jumps on the elevator as we're trying to get away?
We take it out.
We go from there.
Yeah.
We gotta
Take
take,
it
it,
out.
one step at a time.
The elevator.
Goes to space.
You got your combat
Yeah.
It goes to space.
What more do you need, Marine?
knife. It's awesome.
There's no guarantee that kills it, and there's no guarantee it doesn't just bust in windows while it's going up.
A lot of theories.
We can only do one thing at a time, and the first thing we need to do is get it off the elevator.
Yep.
By the time we finish
That's
this one,
the
another
first
one could
thing we
show
do?
up anyway.
Are you sure that's the first thing we do?
Okay.
Well, you know this. You know this as a group. It's pretty apparent that the only way out of here, the only way off this moon,
Is on the
that elevator.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fairly apparent that the only way you survive this is by riding that elevator out
Mhm.
of here.
And we have to be inside
So
the
if
elevator.
there's something in that elevator, you're going to have to deal with it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
But-
I'm climbing down
Let's
the
go.
hatch.
Nope. Let's go. Let's open it up, see if it moves out on its own. If it doesn't, then we'll take it from there.
Good guy.
You're the
Yep.
captain?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Is that what's going on? If that's what's happening?
I'm not stopping her.
I
If the
would.
captain's giving an order, yes.
I don't want to
I
risk
completely
crew
agree.
unnecessarily.
So you're telling everyone to do what?
Get ready to.
Go down. How are you going? How are you getting down to sub level 1? Maintenance shaft or the
Yeah,
ramp?
maintenance check.
So you guys gonna all file down the same maintenance ladder?
That's her idea.
What I'm trying to do is open it first, get a reading, see
already
if the
on the
blip has
ladder.
moved out,
Ready
and
to
then
go
if it
down.
has moved out, close the doors, go down the maintenance shaft, get into the elevator.
We have to go down before we come.
Why? I thought I was at a terminal.
If
No,
the on level
the
So
sub-
elevator
level 1.
controls
So I
are
keep
down
saying.
a floor.
All right.
So we
Let's
have
go.
to go.
All right, yeah, sub
Ching,
level
ching,
1.
ching.
All right. So you guys go down the maintenance shaft.
yeah.
The maintenance ladder area. It's a small space. It's a crawl space, but you can go down single file, and eventually you get down the ladder to where you're at sub level 1. Sub level 1. There's a motor pool. There are 2 armories. And there's also a large actuator terminal for the space elevator.
Okay.
Right. So if you go over to the space elevator, you're gonna have to give me a comm-tech roll
All right.
because that's just the way it works. Yep.
Yep.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Can you do it?
You
Can
can do
you
it
do
as
it?
well as you can.
The
I
consequences
believe.
of them failing
I have 3 dice.
are
But
less.
with no stress.
I have 4 dice.
So
I have 2 stress.
I have 3 and 1.
And one's better.
So I have one. I have 1 stress and 3 wits.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, I could probably take it.
So we can all try
Excellent.
though, right?
You can all try.
I would start with the 3 and 1. Something.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, go
We're
for
in
it.
trouble if I'm the best one to make this call. Yes.
Oh my god.
So you get 1. All right. So you're basically you're a success. You gain access to the controls, right? And what are you wanting to do? Just open the doors of the elevator?
That's what Captain said.
Okay. So you
Open the doors.
You shoot the command, and you're like, okay, that should be it.
So are we able to still see?
So you can see the top of the elevator, right? So the way it's set up, you can't see the front doors from the level above, but there is an access hatch at the top of the elevator that you can use to get into the elevator.
Okay.
But you're like, you use the terminal, you're like, okay, the door should be open. They're reading as open.
I'll head towards the hatch.
And you know when the doors are open that the elevator clamps itself to the guides and doesn't move as long as the doors are open.
What's happening on the 3D map?
Yeah. On the terminal, I want to ask Apollo.
The terminal's up top.
You could
Don't you have a map?
You can have Apollo bring it
thought
up
you
to
had
on the
one.
terminal right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Right.
We don't
Yeah.
have any electronics.
Apollo,
That's the
show
beauty
me-
of having those computers.
Show me life forms
Okay.
or
So
movement.
you get a blip, over the same area of the elevator, and then you also have another blip that is now looks like it's just outside the fort's wall.
Okay.
We gotta get in there.
Yeah, I'm entering the elevator when I can.
You're here, so there's
The
a
blip is still inside the elevator?
It's
Yeah.
still inside there.
Oh,
Yeah.
the blip is still inside.
I mean, were we supposed to wait for it to climb out? Is that...
Yeah, we were kind of hoping for it
Okay.
to climb. We have 7.5
Well,
hours.
I'll wait close. But
Yeah, if it's not moving, Dante's gonna go towards the elevator door.
Well, the doors are the access hatch
The
on the top,
hatch,
right?
yeah.
So the access hatch is about the size of this table, right?
We'll
So
open
it's
it.
it's anyone can open it because it's a
Yeah.
safety thing, right?
Yeah, she goes up, she pulls it open, and hops in.
Boom! All right, you gotta pull it and just hop in.
Yeah.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
All right.
I'm right
so
behind her.
you open up. Give me a mobility roll.
Okay.
Oh, you're just like woo woo. All
You
right.
said
trying
that
to
there's
spare
2
lives.
levels in
2 levels. You're gonna yeah. So
I got 1 success.
all right, cool. So you hop in. As you hop in, you realize, yeah, maybe I should have looked. You land on the second top floor of the elevator. You take 1 point of damage, but you also realize that there is a large hole in the floor that is gone. It looks like it's been melted away. And you're Hammer, you're standing at the top, getting ready to go in.
Oh, shit.
You're
Wait a
looking
minute.
down at this huge
Is there
hole.
a ladder down?
You
or is
barely hit the deck. You barely hit the floor, and it just managed to roll the right way. So the site, when you look at down below, the entire bottom floor has been cocooned in some way, and there is a huge monstrosity
Of course there is.
that is laying
Found the
eggs.
queen.
Boop, boop, and this thing starts shrieking as you come into the elevator. Right? You
We got a big problem. in here,
you get
Captain.
this really weird
I told
feeling,
you guys how
right?
we got through here. And you
And
guys,
so what you're looking at is a queen. It's probably about 4 times the size of the thing
Is
that
this
you
on
fought.
the elevator, or this is
No,
below?
it's
the
it's
whole
down in the
front
lower
face of
levels,
first
right?
floor
The
of the
entire
elevator.
place has
Okay.
been coated in this
Gotcha.
like resinous kind of
Wait,
stringy.
it's not on the elevator?
It's below
inside
the elevator.
It's
Oh, it
living
It's
in
inside the elevator.
in
Okay.
the bottom floor of the elevator,
Oh.
and it's got these huge tubes that extend off its bodies like in this harness, and you can watch these eggs slowly move
Ew.
and drop
Ugh.
poop, and drop out. These egg sacs are about this tall,
Yeah.
and it's just and the little
Oh,
thing
boy.
moves over, and you also see
Go
these.
ahead and write that stress down.
You see these. Yes, you guys are all going to increase your stress level. You also see these like albino-looking drones that they quickly scurry when an egg gets dropped. They quickly scurry over and move it, right? And they're positioning them, right? They don't seem to notice you. They're just like little worker drones, right? There's about 4 of them, right? They don't look like the thing that you fought at the Marshal station, but the queen is shrieking. I don't know if it's in pain or if it's whatever, but it's making all kinds of noise, and it's anchored into this thing.
Okay.
The umbilical tubes that are coming off of this thing that she's resting in are probably
I don't
They're
get
probably-
it, Dante. Why did you jump down there?
they're probably 10
just tried to
feet.
shake-
They're probably 10 feet
save
in
your
diameter each. So they're going. I mean, they're big tubes.
All right. So Dante realizes that we're not getting off this planet.
I told you guys we had to
Dante,
draw.
go out
The
go
queen's
out
not
the
gonna leave the
door on the
eggs.
2nd level. Take the
you
ramp
piss
down to
off.
the 3rd level. Shoot her and draw her out.
You need to start working on that
We'll draw-
incinerator.
You're gonna.
Did you bring it with you?
Yeah, but
You
I
want
gotta
to
just
drive
roll
the elevator?
contact. Just
still?
try to
We don't
fucking.
sell 10 minutes?
Grenade launcher.
Isn't it 10 minutes?
If
Yeah,
we're
it's
work
been
on the
10 minutes.
incinerator?
Yeah.
Is it take 10 minutes to do the comtech on the incinerator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes. Yeah.
So
Shift.
what Dante's gonna do is look back up at the hammer and say, "Stay gold, pony boy," and then I'm gonna empty. So what's an RPG? I probably should ask this
Rocket
way
propelled
earlier.
grenade.
No,
That will ruin
you
that
will
will
ruin the elevator.
that will kill the elevator.
It's already
Are we-
ruined.
Do
No,
we
it's
still?
not.
Do
We can
still have a
incinerate
chance
it. We can.
Don't shoot the grenades!
I mean, so we're not seeing this as on the elevator. Because I thought you said
It's
they were
in
on
the elevator.
It's in the elevator.
So we-
The
It is-
entire bottom floor
It
is
has hived
full.
itself in the bottom floor of the elevator.
It's here.
So
Yeah.
if the elevator took off, would the bottom floor be then exposed to space at a certain
No.
point, or is that
Not until she throws grenades down.
Or
Yeah.
it spilled blood all over it, acid blood all over it.
Right. You have to
It
get
looks
her
like the
out.
floor above
That's
has
what I
been
told you
acid,
guys.
acid through.
How? There's no way that we're gonna get out of this.
Oh, well.
Oh, you go down here and draw it out. That's only
The eggs and the drones and everybody?
no. The queen and maybe the drones, but the queen, or we didn't know it was the queen at the time. The alien out, close those doors, and then kill the eggs.
Alright. So, I stick with it, stay gold, pony boy, and then I'll hop down to the first floor.
So you're going to drop down another floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me another mobility roll.
Okay.
you're not having all the fun without me, Dante?
It's not what I said to do.
Well, you're not down here.
Dante's convinced there's no way out of this.
Yeah.
All right.
No successes.
Okay, so you fall, you drop down, you take 2 points of damage,
Okay.
and you land on a pliable surface. Right, the entire floor is kind of coated in this thick, kind of resinous goo, and you kind of land in it splat. And when you do, the queen just like kind of her head, she's got like this large plate that extrudes off the top of her head. She kind of, you can see her arms are like, she's locked in this thing, and she's just like, you can see she's just like looking at your mouth's open, and she's just making all this noise. And a couple of the drones, these like weird, they're much smaller than the thing you fought at the Marshall station, right? But they come scurrying over, right? And they're gonna try and grab a hold of you and try and move you, right? So they're gonna make a unarmed attack, close combat attack. All right, so I have one hit.
All right.
You can try and block if you want to prevent them
I can
from.
do my. Okay. How does blocking work?
So you're gonna make a mobility roll.
Okay. Do I need to roll my stresses for this too?
Yeah. Yep.
So
Stress
then,
dice.
could I roll armor just to soak it?
The armor's later if
Armor's
they're trying
later.
to do damage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try to block.
They're not really actually trying to attack you.
Yeah.
When I say do damage, they're trying to relocate you.
All right.
Block is mobility, not
So I got a success and I got
They're
an
doing
alien.
close combat. She's doing mobility.
That's what I said. Block is mobility, not close combat.
Correct.
I got a success and I got an alien.
So ties go to the aggressor. Are you gonna push it? You can't push. You got an alien. So
Yeah.
give me a panic test. What's your current stress level?
2, so I got 3.
Okay, you're good to go there. Keep it together.
Oh, shit.
So these two things, they get a hold of you, and they basically like picked you up, and they're like carrying you across. You're going past dozens of eggs, right? And they go over and they drop you off next to one of these egg pods, right? And it's seconds later where things starts to open up, right? Kind of this stringy, fibrous things kind of split apart, and this big sack starts to open up slowly in front of you as you like lay there. Up top.
Can I shoot Dante? It's what she would have wanted.
I mean, you're not crippled, but I mean, this is what happens when they bring you close to it, right? And they're like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, hey, yeah, it's raining eggs, all right, raining hosts.
So it's
we
a
had
ramp
time. We're not fucking
down.
rushed.
Uh-huh.
I wanted
From
to
first
like
to
just
second and second to
take a
third.
peek.
It's a ramp that
How
goes
did
down to
Dante jump down
sub-level
there?
1, all right?
We're already down on sub-level 1.
Right, so from there, down to the next 2 sub-levels are accessed either via the elevator or maintenance ladders.
Okay. I'm going to maintenance ladder down to level 3.
Okay, so you're going to maintenance down to, you're going to maintenance down to level 2. You get to level 3, you need the access from the dog tags. So, you know it's a restricted area. All right, so you're going to start going down one of the maintenance ladders. All right, start going down the maintenance ladder. What's everybody else doing?
Hang on. So your incinerator, it's just the electric igniter, right?
Right, the igniter won't work because it got zapped from the EMP.
But the mechanical process of pumping out the gas still works.
All right, you still got tanks, Yeah. Cartridges are full
All right,
of flammable
all right.
liquid.
We can. This place has been bombed. I'm
It's on the
assuming
right track.
some things are still on fire, right?
There's fires. There's small smolderings and things like that from
Or
ordnance
there's,
being
I
dropped
can like
outside.
find a
stuff.
panel that has some wires in it.
Oh, you're thinking about emptying the tanks and then lighting them on fire?
I
Don't
still
you
have a
lighter?
working
You
incinerator.
smoke. You're
I have a
smoking.
fucking lighter! I have a fucking lighter! Jesus
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I still have
Sorry,
a working
Dante.
incinerator.
I don't know what the
You have a
fuck you were
working
doing,
incinerator?
but
Okay.
we could have gotten out of this. All right.
Well, Z's
He
got
has
a
a
working
working
incinerator.
You have a working incinerator?
Yep, that's why I've been trying to get everyone to listen to me, but no one fucking does, because that's what happens all the time, is you people are idiots.
So you need one of these? Okay, well, so the guy with the working incinerator just went down a maintenance elevator. Or maintenance ladder.
Ladder.
Yes.
Okay. So
You realize
where
you've got
he's-
a lighter. You realize he's got flammable,
Let's fucking torch this bitch. You point, I'll hold the lighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's open the door.
Sorry,
here.
Dante.
I don't know what.
Go down
I
to
don't
sub-level
know
2.
what's been drawn. Okay, so you take a maintenance ladder down to
Yeah.
sub-level 2. All right.
Well, you're there already. 'cause you
He's
came
on
down
his
the
way.
street.
All right, anyone not going down?
I mean, is there any reason I'm gonna stay up here?
You
You
tell me.
this? I mean, no.
Other to cover our
There's
backs.
about as
Backside.
much reason that you would stay up here
I
as,
have a
as Dante
pistol.
jumping down and going, "Hey man, later." So I mean, you guys are
I mean, a pistol is.
You guys have your
medium
own
range, I'm
plans
2'4",
and own agendas.
I
We
just
have
don't
15
see
minutes,
that
guys.
being- Yeah. Okay, I'm following them.
okay. So
All right.
everyone ushers down the maintenance ladder, and you're at sub-level 2. All right. Sub-level 2 is holding areas. There are 2 heavy tanks here. There are about 4 ATVs, and there are 2 crocodile dropships, which are a little bit smaller than the Cheyennes, but they're also here.
Are there any gas cans down here?
There is fuel down here. There are also 2 heavy loaders.
Running.
Oh.
Yeah, just running for the gas can.
Okay.
Okay. We have to do it really fast.
All right. Are we doing it from the hatch on top?
No, from sub-level 2. Open the door, go over to the rail, dump it all down below.
Okay.
Not on sub-level 3, because then it could just attack us. It'll give us a little bit of time to get at least the fuel down there, and then
Yeah, you kind of feel like, after having tangled with the one that was much smaller, like you feel like if this thing was loose, it would be all she wrote. It's pretty obvious. Like that thing right there is way bigger. It looks way meaner. And
Well,
the
See,
fact
I
that
was
it's sitting
thinking-
there laying eggs in front of you, I
I
don't
was
know.
thinking
It's
about
either
sealing
really
the doors
confident that
again
it's going
and
to
then
kick her
just
ass.
blasting him from the hatch on the top.
we can't blast it. It has to be fire.
Well, it's a flamethrower, right?
Everybody give me a wits roll.
With my
What about
stress
those-
dice?
The auto
Just a
loaders.
straight
Cool.
wits roll.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yeah, we're out of initiative, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just doing...
Do we
no,
all
one-
basically have do we need training to pilot these loaders, or do we?
No, you have...
Pretty
You have
intuitive.
you know how to do. You've been
It's
trained.
not heavy machinery.
It is heavy machinery. You make
you
heavy
could just
machinery.
roll straight.
So anyone that got 1 success, are there any serviceable pulse rifles?
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
at least one, right? As part of the serviceable pulse rifle, you've got rifle grenades that will explode, right? So just
Potentially doing damage. The whole reason
To
we haven't
the-
done grenades is
Potentially.
doing
Potentially.
damage to the
Yeah.
outer walls.
potentially.
Yeah, we don't
But-
want to
Yeah,
fuck
we
up
could
the
have chucked
space.
grenades from the launcher.
But if you
at
launch
site 4.
grenades if you launch grenades and they penetrate maybe the umbilical tubes or something like that, there's probably enough fluid. You're going to deduce there's probably enough like amniotic fluid in the tubes to contain the shockwave from the blast, where it's
Is
probably
everyone
not
down
going to
and
rupture
together?
the actual elevator, but destroy.
Is everyone down here together with us?
You guys are crawling down. You guys
So
are thinking
whoever's
about it.
stupid idea that was, anyone know if that stuff is acidic? Open that up.
I'm pretty sure.
That's the end of it.
Yeah.
I think it's a
That's
dumb
one thing.
idea.
Fire. Everything fire.
And no
We
grenades,
start it,
just fire.
close it, and I'm not sure it'll take out the queen, but it'll take out the eggs. Because that's the main thing.
I mean, it's our best
There's
shot.
no way we can get away from the facehuggers. They're too small. There's
Yeah.
no place we can go.
Yeah.
But we might be able to avoid
I'm
the
saying
queen.
that as I'm still bringing more gas cans.
Of course, we don't know.
So
in
you're
character,
bringing
that's
fuel over.
Queen
You're
and
dragging
facehuggers.
like fuel drums
I'm
over.
helping Z.
And so you're
Well, that's why I said the cans, or is this I'm jockeying a
they're
55?
50-gallon drums.
Oh, geez, so I'm rolling one.
So yeah.
Okay, all right.
More than enough.
Yeah, that's
So
a 50-gallon
we'll get
drum. Yeah, because
everything's staged, ready. Open the door, run in.
Door's
empty-
already open.
Is it open for the second
Yes.
floor?
Yes,
The
the door
second-
has been open because we were trying to get the queen to go out. It's
That's the
never
third floor.
stopped being open.
so you open the elevator doors from up above, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you couldn't walk through the doors until you got to sub-level 2.
Okay. I guess.
You open the doors with the terminal up
But
top.
we still have to do it one time because as soon as we start dumping the fuel, they're going to respond.
Sure. Get it going.
So
Everyone else
on
backs
three,
up. One
go
person
1, 2,
sends
3,
the incinerator down, lights them, we run back, and the air burns through the 3 levels that it's open. The
I can just
maintenance
throw down my
hatch,
lighter.
level 2,
It's a
and level
Zippo.
3.
There you go.
That
Yeah.
works too.
Yeah, probably safer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Zippo. I
So
can
So
just.
as soon as I've got the
I
there,
can
I'm
still
going to
hear
end the
you
drum
guys,
hole
right?
The jet fuel is really
I have a
flammable.
cutting
and
torch.
open it up.
I thought it
Okay,
was
so
still
It
you're-
work.
starts spilling down.
Right, you just knock the
Got
thing
fixed.
over and it starts.
Oh, no. I'm not throwing that thing down there. That's a frickin' bomb.
So-
I'm opening up the can
I can-
and letting it spill in.
Okay, all right. So
Can we see Dante through the door? from
maybe
where
not
we're
all
at?
50 gallons either.
yeah, you look down, you see Dante down there, like on the he's.
I'm not
Dante's
sure if
down.
you can hear
so
us, though.
Dante,
Yeah.
you're down.
We're
on
trying
the-
to be quiet.
Intercom works
So you're
on
down on
the
the.
We're trying to be
you can
quiet
look
as
out
fuck.
of onto the 3rd sublevel, and you see out of the 3rd sublevel. It looks like the corridor leading up to the space elevator is completely cocooned. And
Is the door open?
The door's wide open.
Yep.
You guys opened it from up above.
Yep.
Never been down here. It's a restricted area. Yeah.
So, I mean, the open intercom is still functional.
Yeah.
So I can still, so here's what's up is that I have a cutting torch down here. So, if you guys get the gas down here.
It's coming
Yeah,
down.
gas. So yeah,
Yeah.
gas is spilling down onto the floor. It's coming out from a 50-gallon drum. You've got it like, what I'm picturing is that you're up on the top and you're tipping it over so it's spilling out the top and it's just raining fuel.
Yes.
Okay.
So then nobody has to come throw anything in. I can just set it on fire from inside.
You can.
All right.
A noble sacrifice.
All right.
And I guess I'm using my incinerator that doesn't work just to pump fuel around.
Okay, here's all use it as a super
Yeah.
soaker.
Super soaker.
All right, so little streams, little jets, right? And you're just like barrels are just dumping out. All right, so
So is it going on the Queen, the gasoline and stuff?
it's kind of raining all over and a fine mist by the time it gets down here.
So
but
can I
it's,
start making my way over to the Queen?
on your action, right? You can stand up, right? That's a fast action, right? You stand up, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to.
Is there a stealth function?
No, there's no
You're,
stealth.
it knows you're there.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
It's looking right at you.
Then I'm just gonna walk up to it.
Okay, so you get up. It is difficult terrain. Where the floor is, it's slippery. You got to give me a mobility roll.
Okay.
And you're all beat up from the pods still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a limping
Got
over
took
there.
some damage from the fall. You dropped 2 stories.
Oh, man. Yeah. She's pretty beat
It's a
up.
6.
It's a 6.
Sprained ankle.
Yeah.
So,
Bad
did you get a success?
No, I just had 2.
You got 2.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
And
6.
she's about
Six.
So I got a
Alien in her
success
belly.
and I got an alien.
All right. So
She's like a surrogate mother.
go ahead and give me a panic roll.
7.
7. All right. So that's going to increase your stress level and anyone that is on sub level 2.
Aren't we all on sub level 2?
Are you all? Yeah, I think you
She's
are.
on sub level 3, isn't she?
Yeah, she's just 1 floor down.
But-
So
Yeah, we can see her. We can
Oh, I didn't.
yeah, you can see her. The whole most of the floor at sub
So
level 2 and
another
3 is
She
gone.
walks up to the Queen and basically starts to panic, and we're like,
Right. You guys are like, Jesus, what are you doing? Right. So everyone increase their stress level.
do it, Dante, do it!
All right, so you move over, and you're not frozen. The 7, you increase your stress level, so it doesn't prevent you from doing it. So you move over, and you're. I assume you don't walk up into the kind of range where it can get you with little pterodactyl arms.
Not on this turn.
Little pterosaurus arm.
Not on this turn.
All right, and the thing's just wailing at you, right? And it looks like that if the thing broke free, it would just go, right?
So I'm going to recap the drone.
Okay.
Since the majority of the fuel's out,
Okay.
and roll it back. I'm moving with it back into the garage area.
Yep.
Majority of the fuel's not out, right? Majority of the fuel's still in the drum. Think about it. You look at 50-gallon drum. The
Hole's
really
only
there's
that
a hole's
big.
only big enough for them to hook a hose to, so it's about that big.
Okay.
So, and it's not one of those things where it's like got a hole over here, so it just like flows through
So
easily. It uses an
Can I
electronic
take my
pump
combat
that
knife and
pumps
stab
it out.
it and give it that hole?
You could try,
How much
but
did he
it's
drain?
like gulp, gulp, huh?
How much did he drain?
You drained, in 3 seconds.
Oh, is that all? 3
That's
seconds?
all a combat round really is 3
I
seconds.
thought we
So
did more seconds. All right, so he's
you know.
still. Then I won't do that. He's still super sober.
you
All right.
what you could do is you could lay the drum down and just let it spill out, get another one, and let it start spilling out.
Problem is, we don't want to do that because if the jet fuel is as potent as possible,
Yep.
that much fuel will just destroy the the elevator completely.
At this point, I just want to take this bitch down.
Well, that's going to happen.
So you just want to do enough to start a nice fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Without destroying the elevator.
Yep.
All right.
It's always been.
Okay. So you're dumping fuel out. You've got. Are you gonna you want to dump it
seconds?
out? Yeah, you're gonna need to dump it out a little bit longer just to get a good coating. Because it's a pretty big elevator.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you continue to dump fuel. Anyone else doing anything? Just wait.
I was helping him, but if we're only doing one barrel, it kind of doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just standing there.
You try and poke a second hole in it.
I was thinking at the beginning of dumping the second barrel from a different side of the opening. That I don't know
let's
if
shotgun
that
this
makes
bitch.
sense or not.
Okay.
No, because then it opens once the plane comes up the tube. It follows the trail, and this becomes a bomb.
I would have just dumped the whole thing over here. Right, but
Well,
you're right. It could
the
become
thing
a
is,
bomb.
this place is going to get nuked anyway.
Yeah.
If we fail, if we can't get out of here, it's still going to die.
Yeah.
So might as well try to get out of here alive.
Yeah.
All right, so it continues to rain gas down. So meanwhile, the gas-ridden, wet, Dante, is in front of this monstrosity, this alien queen that's continuing to lay eggs and scream at you. What are you doing?
Well, so at this point, a lot of the gas has been poured out.
It's raining fuel. It definitely, you're coated. You're drenched in fuel.
Okay. Well, so you guys have finished putting the gas though. That's my no.
It's still pouring out, right?
You can probably hear it.
You can hear it.
We're screaming.
Yeah, you can hear it spilling out. This spills out. It disperses, and it's
so
coating everything.
I'm gonna wait until the gas stops coming out of the can.
Okay. All right.
Unless she starts climbing up.
All right. Yeah, she's not broken free of her.
Yeah.
alarm.
So I guess I would
Her
hold
egg
my
sac.
action.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got that egg laying apparatus thing
Mhm.
going on. That's her prime directive is to lay eggs, reproduce.
Yeah.
You know,
So
she's
then
an egg factory.
I'm gonna hold my action until I think the
Okay.
gas is done.
All right. So 2 more rounds go by, and you've dumped about half. You've dumped about half the gallon.
That sounds
half the
good.
barrel.
Cap it, pull it back.
Okay. Boom. Done.
Now I'm going all the way back.
Yep.
Light it!
I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Move
the
back.
gas stops falling. You
100
hear
feet.
Z up there. Light it.
Get behind a pillar.
I'll
assume
pull
there are
out the
pillars.
cutting torch.
You pull out the cutting torch.
And I
in
wanna
the
run
garage,
right towards
out of
her.
the way.
So
Well,
you're
yeah,
like,
but
take
also
this,
behind the
bitch.
pillar.
Right?
I don't
Okay.
know how big of
All right.
backlash this
Do you
cause.
pull out your Zippo and
Yeah, I'm getting ready to.
it like twirls in this dramatic thing in the slow motion,
And right before it gets down there,
and you're all
torch.
like, all right.
Yep.
So, what happens is the fuel ignites almost immediately because there's so much fuel just still in the air, and it creates this, this vortex of fire in the air. It incinerates you, right? And it zorches just pretty much all of the eggs and does a large amount of damage to the queen, right? You hear the queen shriek in pain as this fire-covered monster, which now looks like some kind of crazy-looking fire elemental, breaks free from its these like maternal tendrils, if you will, and starts to move towards where Dante was. It runs and it moves out the open doors of the elevator and down the hallway.
Now here's the
And
downside.
disappears
Just
from
so you
your
guys
side.
get situation. Unless somebody wasn't, we're in the garage at level 2. We neither see nor hear them.
You can see her
We
here.
probably hear it thrashing.
Probably
And
hear
then
the
there you
screaming.
That screech going
Hear it
away
banging down
from
the
the
hall.
Yeah, you hear it run
getting
off.
lower.
All right, so
You remember the floor is completely gone.
Right.
Yeah, like you can.
You can see through it.
Now
So now move up.
it'll
Yeah.
be coming from
I'm
sub-level
looking
3
for a
to
fire
sub-level
extinguisher.
2.
For a
Put out
access.
the-
Someplace.
There's a huge fire burning. Yeah. There are no fire extinguishers putting this out.
It's
yeah.
too big to through the access space that we came through, right?
Huh?
It's too
It,
big.
it won't fit through the maintenance hatch. No.
So it'll be coming from level 3 to level 2 through a place we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Someplace
maybe.
over here. Now we have the grenade launcher ready.
Yeah.
And we can take it out up here.
So basically, it's a waiting game for the fire to go out.
Yeah,
Yep.
because there's too much flames for us to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fire
Okay.
extinguisher's not going to do it.
Okay. So the fire's going to eventually burn itself out, right? But there's still, even after the fire burns itself, there's a lot of heat down there in that
Yep.
closed space. A lot of heat.
Yep.
'Cause the walls of the space elevator are pretty thick and they're metal, so this thing just became a huge oven.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, we're
Surprised
in
there's no
winter
fire
here.
suppression system in the.
There may have been, it may have gone off, but it's such a serious fire. Jet fuel.
Yeah.
Aliens pretty much wrecked the place when they started resonating the floors and the ceilings.
well
They
done,
pretty much-
aliens.
They're like, do,
Yeah,
we're
kinda-
going to zoom home reservations.
Yeah, they coat the like snails,
HDTV
right?
aliens.
Yeah. So now what?
Well, I think our back is to the raging inferno behind us, and we're waiting for that queen to show up and fucking grenade its ass.
Or for the temperature to go down enough so we can drop down to level 3 and get up the elevator.
Yep.
Or we can go into the elevator from here.
Yes, but Dave's been saying from the beginning we have to go to level 3 to make it get up.
No, you had to get to sub-level 1 to get to the control panel for the elevator.
Yeah, it could go now.
Yeah,
So somebody has to get up to level 1 to make it.
There's a
no.
control panel in
Yeah,
the
you can
elevator.
you can access the elevator from inside the elevator.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is wait for the
Yeah,
heat.
we're just
Oh,
waiting
yeah,
for the
wait.
flames to go out.
So, and it's, you wait a few minutes, right? You don't hear anything coming, but there's enough, you feel like enough heat is dissipated to where you could probably go in and...
All right, let's
turn
go.
everything on.
Go
Fucking
inside.
go. Let's go.
Shut doors.
Yep.
All right? You close the doors, give me a contact roll, whoever's doing it.
I have
3 by
6
1.
level of stress.
Yep,
I got
3 by
4.
1's doing it.
I got 3 now, so
So you've got low
now
odds
it's 3
still.
by 3. So I'll still do it, but
So you are the best.
I've only got 3 dice with 4 stress.
okay. So
Okay, I'm 3 by 2.
Oh,
Do you guys
you're better
want
right
that?
now. Yeah. Right now, you're safer.
yeah, if
Okay.
possible, I'd like to be the last one through the door again that I have the grenade launcher.
All right?
That's a success.
Yes.
Okay. So, you close the doors on the elevator,
All right.
and you're going to start the climb sequence.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
The elevator starts to move. All right, the elevator seems to move slow. You hear the clamps release from the guides, and the elevator starts to move. And the elevator has a few observation points, right? As you go up from the sub-levels, you start to get the view. You can really
How fucked up it
you
is.
can really see just how fucked up everything is and how destroyed everything is. You also get this feeling of like, wow, we're really fucking lucky to be able to be on this thing right now, or else our lives are over. About 4 hours into the trip, you're continuing to climb. You're starting to calm down, right? Your stress levels are reducing, and you're starting to feel like, you start to think everything that's happened. Chaplain, being ripped to shreds.
And betraying us.
Dante sacrificing herself the way that she did. It all begins to wash over you in this emotional kind of moment, right? And you all are kind of in your own worlds. And at one point, out of one of the observation bubbles, you see something large, black, with a chitinous armor crawl
Of
across
course we do.
the viewport. That's where we're going to end it.
Oh my god. Oh, why, Dante? Why?
I really severely misunderstood what it was wanted from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be
I
really
think
honest.
so.
And that's
Yeah.
I
it.
was like,
in
what
total.
the
That's it.
fuck?
All right, that's
We
it.
will end the game then.
Yeah.
So, we end the game there. Aliens, queens are smart. You think you blow them out airlocks, they grab onto ships. They're like, yeah, I'm not going to go just run right at these guys. They've just lit the place on fire. But you know what? I'm going to ride this elevator up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because their whole desire is to find a safe place to lay eggs. All right? Yeah.
What have we done?
Well,
you guys
we'd have to
So
turn the elevator
what you've
off.
done is you're
and
bringing
find
the
it out
queen
here.
with you up to the oil rig, right? So
You guys couldn't just die, could you?
No.
Yeah.
We can still stop the
I
elevator.
hope you guys enjoyed that. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
And
Sorry, I
that was
goofed
stressful,
the
though.
ending.
What was everybody's agendas?
Thank you for listening to another NCRP Productions podcast. To stay on top of everything we're doing, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook, all at NCRP Productions. You can show your support and help us continue to produce content by joining our Patreon. We offer additional podcasts like our B-sides and have GM materials, maps, and other fun things you can discover over time. You can find our podcasts on YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, and many other fine podcast sites. Just look for us at NCRP Productions. We value your thoughts, so please don't hesitate to leave us feedback or comments. And if you would like to contact us directly, you can email us at ncrpproductions@gmail.com.